This is a production of Darn TV.
Welcome to the Dirt Weekly.
Hello.
I just noticed as we were sitting here, Max has been playing iRacing over there again in the setup. The camera's crooked. I know I'm letting everybody at home know, but look how crooked we look in the picture.
Oh,
so if everybody can just tilt their head this way, we'll all match.
I think we're on that ship.
Is it because Stu's here? Is he tilting
I'm
us?
tilting it. I'm tilting the whole show off.
You got it all. Stu's back. The whole show is out of whack.
Gosh.
Oh, welcome to post. I didn't know how to say it because we have Memorial Day weekend a few weeks ago. This last weekend was 3. Go ahead. 3 separate memorial shows that we had. Just so you know, your cough button is right there if you want to hit that button. See, now we can't hear you. Now we can.
Good to know.
Yours is right here. Jordan, you're a little too far, so you're going to have to give me like a hand signal, and I can shut yours off.
Is it inappropriate if I shut Stu off? I don't like what you're saying.
Mic cut. Yeah. No, you're right, Brandon. What a fantastic weekend. It was Memorials, but, I mean, had a little different this and that's in the racing, and we're able to reflect and communicate with the families and stuff like that. Well, I enjoyed it.
I like that,
Great weekend.
Jordan. I think that was the main theme of the whole weekend is family.
Yeah.
Racing is family, and it just really felt that this weekend.
Really relive some of those conversations and memories and stuff like that. We'll get into it as we go, but just to stop and reflect and just remember some fun moments in life. I liked it. Neat things happened, with some different drivers and stuff like that too. We got some stuff to talk about. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I had an absolute blast all weekend.
Yep. Not too hot,
Don't
not
worry.
too cold. Everything good?
Show prep's going on right now. I haven't even updated. The SIBO Motorsports rundown you see on the left side of the screen, specializing in high-performance parts and chassis repair. Call Ryan at 701-720-3889. He still has the Max machine in there, but he's got other customers that keep sliding in there, which is fine because there's no hurry on the Max machine right now.
Yeah. They're kind of going around him. Yeah. He's getting worked to the back, getting moved to the back of the pack.
Well, I mean, it's definitely sitting there. It's got the horns on it. Now just build everything that goes around it, and then we'll have to slide motor, tranny, and all that stuff back in. And
Horns are on it. Things are going.
I think one is.
Yeah.
Maybe both. I don't know.
Is Max getting anxious to get back in?
I
Not
don't,
overly.
I don't know. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no.
Even with the success that Brody is having, that isn't getting the juices rolling?
I have no idea, Craig.
He was leaving here when I got here, and there was no mention about a hobby stock. I will say that. So
He's hanging out with his friends, and he comes and joins us at the races, and we appreciate the fact that he's there. And I'll be with you. I don't necessarily have that big of a problem with him not racing as long as he's happy. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I tried somebody wrecked a car in Underwood, and I was like, hey, I got a car for you if you want it. The old 47. But
Ooh, I don't know if we're ready for that, but I hear you.
Remember that. We didn't circle back to that 47 Sport Mod that I wanted to talk about last week. We never did touch on that. So now we have 2 cars.
I don't know what you want to talk
47
about on it.
updates.
Where did it go?
I don't know. Maybe Jordan has that answer.
Well, Adam had it, but Cole drove it. I'm not exactly sure where it's at, other than what I just said.
Right.
What do you mean you don't know where it went?
It was missing some supports on the back of the deck when the last time I seen it coming in the pits. So, Cole works for Adam, I think.
Okay,
still.
the 47 Sport Mod. Adam Goff and Brock Beater are friends. And as friends, they make deals amongst themselves that things go back and forth between the two friends.
Multiple times a day.
You just can't figure out. The only thing they don't share and exchange back and forth is women. Well, as far as I know, they don't share women.
I know nothing. Yeah.
And
yeah.
Brandon would have never said that if you wouldn't had Christina Aguilera on your phone.
So Adam Goff and Brock Beater, it goes back a hand. We've been really good friends with Adam Goff for several years, for a long time. And Adam wrecked a stock car a couple years ago. Brock was racing Sport Mod. That's where it kind of all got started. Adam drove Brock's stock car. And then pretty soon Adam picks up an A-Mod, and Brock's driving the A-Mod. And then all of a sudden, the A-Mod's in our shop. It has a 48 wrap on it rather than a 30A. And then the 47 Sport Mod goes to Adam's shop, and Adam's racing it. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just going to stay over here on my side, and they can do them. That's where I'm at.
I can't add 1 ounce to that.
But you understand where I'm going with that, right?
But it all made sense. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you said.
And Adam did drive it one night.
Yep.
He did.
And then so then you got to add to that, and you go, where does Cole Hanshoe work? He works at Tough Trucks with Adam. Cole Hanshoe had a really tougher than dirt tour, struggled, car problems. I don't know what all the problems he had on the Tougher Than Dirt tour.
Yeah.
So then championship night of the Tougher Than Dirt tour, he brings out the 47 from Adam.
Yeah, the deck was a little flexible at the end there. So I've talked to Adam. I haven't asked him that question, though. So one thing at a time.
So now Adam he started the same program with Dylan Barnhart now.
Yeah, well, yeah. Dilly and Adam traded late models and stock cars, and
did a 1-2 switcheroo. So now Adam has a late model, and Dylan has Adam's old stock car, the one that Bruce Rudland drove. Are you keeping up yet?
I am. I'm missing Adam out there, but I really am enjoying watching Dylan race.
yeah, yes, yeah, looking good in the stock car for sure.
I did see Cole sent a PM to the 30 car in Estevan.
I did see that as well.
I'm not reading anything into that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that I did see
that.
that.
Wagner got his A-Mod for sale. I did see that, and Cole was asking questions. I know nothing. I've not been there today.
I'm with you, Jordan. I got
nothing coming in.
I got nothing.
Uncle Coley. He's a full-time job.
Yep. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I'm not trying to beat around the bush with any of this stuff. I'm just telling you, there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on that I'm not even involved in.
We all see it, but
Hold
we
up.
don't know any more than what we see.
It's hard enough for me and other people to keep up with what the hell car Brandon Beater is driving next, let alone worrying about the other people in our lives.
You kind of fit right into this scenario, even though it ain't this exact, team.
Well, every once in a while you'll say, now whose car was that? And sometimes it's like a 3-hour went from him to 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 him.
That 47 Sport Mod is getting close. It's getting close.
That's had a few drivers. Well, it ain't done yet.
Have you been in it?
I think I've been in it, but I haven't raced it. I've drove it, but I haven't raced it.
It's only June.
It's only June. It's only June. Yeah, we're just rolling with that. I got. I think there might be a stock car being worked on for Adam. I heard through the grapevine.
Yeah, he's getting his B&B going. Yeah, it's not like want to get out, go for the tour.
Yeah, get out, race the tour.
So that's only a couple weeks away. Yeah, got some things to do on that yet. So there's still time.
Getting him a motor put together. I heard there maybe he needed a motor.
Maybe some camshaft talk or something. So we're still talking, but we'll get going on something.
I mean, if he just pulls that old late model motor out and just slides it right in the stock car, I don't think anybody would notice.
Little 525 crate. That would make it. That would make a stock car pretty exciting.
With a 4-barrel, if you're going to do it, do it right.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
With some alcohol and a 4-barrel, let's do it.
Oh man, God, that sounds good.
Sounds a lot of fun.
I think we just invented a new class.
Yeah, we did 4-barrels one night in Williston many years ago.
Actually, I think that's probably what Mad Mike Hagan had going on Sunday night.
Yeah, Mike looked good for sure.
Mike looked great. We'll get to Sunday night. I got people messaging me now about a hobby stock. Brandon, are you selling a hobby stock?
Yeah.
Well, okay, interesting that you bring that up because this is
it is a good question.
So Sunday of practice, I'm in the box, working away, and Brock calls me and says, "Hey, you ready to hop in the 9D? Like now?" I'm like, "Working." No
Whoa.
one, no, that's a car without a driver right now.
Which one, the
The-
90?
Right.
90. Yeah.
It has a driver, and it'll be on the track July 4th, but it is yet. I'm not announcing who's going to be in it.
Oh. Ah.
It has a driver July 4th.
It's only 2 weeks away from this Saturday.
Then you don't have to be. Is that sanctioned? So then you don't.
Yeah, you have to have a
you
license.
still have to buy a license.
Yep. Because I think it's state and national, but not.
Oh, okay.
Do we know this person?
You guys all know him. Everybody knows him. But he's not a big name.
That blows the Tony Marsh thing for you.
Huh.
If he doesn't back out, if he's watching here tonight, don't chicken out.
He's getting the jitters.
Don't chicken out.
Uh-huh.
Because he doesn't want to make a fool of himself.
There's that.
Well,
Just crawling in the window. There's that. My leg don't go that high.
nobody told me about this part.
So where do we want to start? We had three
Ah.
memorial races. We started Friday night. Somebody mentioned me in a comment. No, Brandon Beater is not driving. Zach Heidebrink checking in.
Yeah. Hello. Friday night, Underwood. Alan
McLean
Fetzer
County Speedway. Yep.
Modifieds. Alan Fetzer Memorial. Great purse put together for that. Renee was in the house, and
Was she? I didn't get to see her, but
Yeah.
she was there.
yep, she was there, able to catch up, say hi, get some hugs in and stuff like that. It was just a nice grounded night. Great to see A-Mods back at McLean County, and wow, again, the racing delivers down there. It just does. It's that track. And Craig, you made the trip?
I did not make
You
it
did
there.
not.
I had some family in town, but I watched everything that you could throw at me, Brandon.
So, yeah, it. And we had the other classes too. Fair race. So, as we shared, the county fairs are their own neat little deal, and again, the atmosphere just happens there.
Friday
I don't know
night
how else to
started
say
at
it.
normal time.
Yes,
Normal time start Friday night.
7:00. Saturday we had to bump it up to 5 because of music later on, and
Yeah.
that's the way it's been for a number of years. So that does make things challenging.
Now, I didn't do a very good job of understanding this, but this weekend must have been a bigger weekend for the non-wing sprint cars, or there was something bigger going on, the Coal Cup, or there was something,
I seen that too, and I know I should know more, but
because there was 23
yeah,
non-wing sprint cars.
great car count, and the Coal Cup. I didn't catch that until I seen what you saw.
Right.
I saw it about the same time. So, but yeah, great representation.
They haven't got to race a lot this year, so I think some guys said, "Hey, here's a doubleheader. Let's go race."
Screw it, let's go.
Which
Yeah.
you know,
Which is good.
yeah, it was.
So I'm gonna put the old. I'm gonna let you guys in the head of the old race director here. We push off the non-wing sprint cars. We get them out there. We pack it in a little bit. We got 23 of them. We go double up, and I'm looking at this situation going, holy moly! I got to try to keep up with all 23 of these and make sure none are spinning out and none are going off the top. Them boys went 20 laps, green to checkered, no cautions, no spin-outs, and about halfway through, I kind of did one of these things. I go, where's the leader? Because they were spread
They were all
completely
together.
out all the way around, and I go, thank goodness for Mariah and timing and electronic timing and scoring, because
This could have got away. Yeah.
Dana had the lap board with the 96 of Lizakowski, and without that, I don't think we would have. I mean, it took me a few times because I'm trying to watch both ends, kind of where the action spots are, but there was action everywhere.
Stu, you mentioned it before we got on the show. Lindsay was on the mic, and with his experience with Jerry running sprints
Yeah.
and Kevin and Dusty, he's so knowledgeable on the sprints and was just throwing tidbits out there. Really nice to hear all that information.
Yeah.
I needed an
bet it
FM
was.
radio because I couldn't hear him.
The 96 car was putting on a clinic. I mean, he was on his game.
I
Couldn't
guess
believe how he was just dicing it.
they checked in with me once or twice. Jenny made the executive decision for the Darn TV side that she was going to be camera by herself over there. and we put Lindsay and Toby in the booth with Mariah, which then put me outside of the booth, which is okay. I like being outside anyways to kind of
On the railing.
On the railing. But the wind and the kind of overcast skies, we didn't want the equipment to get rained on, and we have protective equipment for Jenny, you know, for her camera, not for her herself. She has to wear jackets or raincoats, but the equipment has protective equipment or protective gear.
That wind was blowing right in your teeth, though, wasn't it? Those flags, I could see them.
Right at us the whole time.
We sure have had a lot of North Dakota wind this year, and it was alive and well there, too. So
It was 67 degrees in my house this morning. And one day I'm like, it is cold in here. Good
just
heavens.
right, just right.
I mean, I'm not a. We have went as far as turning off our AC. I think 2 or 3 times already this year, just to
just because we don't need it.
Don't need it. And I think
Right.
it's at that point
Same.
right now because last night, I'm same as you. We woke up this morning. It was cold. Getting out from underneath the covers.
What about the corn? Are we concerned about the corn?
Hey, the corn is doing good now. I didn't think it was going to be knee high on the 4th of July. I've changed my mind. I think it will be. I know it's only 2 weeks away, but these little rain showers, wow, Turbo City. So you're right.
So Jeremy Lizakowski picks up the non-wing sprint cars on the first night. Miles Tomlinson, Eric Gio, Corey Palm, Brendan Weiss, your top 5. Once again, 23 of them.
Great representation.
And then Dusty, 12 up.
Yeah, plus 12. And then, what was next in the order? Sport mods.
Sport mods, yeah.
Pace Herrera, night number 1 winner. Derek Voller had a great race, led most of the race.
Yeah.
Pace Herrera had to work his way around
Pace
him.
got around him. Derek got back around him, and then Pace got back around him again. So, yeah,
Then
good
the
racing
old
up front.
Keenan Glosser was just hanging there. He moved his way up and got 3rd.
Taking notes.
Yeah, Stan.
I'm from North Dakota,
Yo.
and I wonder why I live here. But then people come up here, the Jeff Taylors of the world, Ricky Thornton, Pace Herrera. He loves it here. Sticks around after the Tougher Than Dirt tour to.
Well, he came up a week before and joined us at the Nodak Speedway.
Yeah.
And then now he stuck around for a week afterwards.
Full 3 weekends.
Yep. And I heard rumor that he might be coming back over the 4th, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
No.
Maybe.
Very pleasant kid.
Yep.
17-year-old. Had some engine concerns. I was able to get together with him. We were able to remove some concerns there, and played with the carburetor a little bit. Kind of tried to teach him a little bit of things I know, just so he can help himself on the road type of deal, and it was pretty cool.
You're going to like this. We had a big debate about donuts. And they were talking about
If we're going to go down
the Herreras.
Donuts.
The Herreras were talking about how good the donuts are at, I think, Circle K. And then they said their hierarchy of donuts was like Circle K, and then
come on, bring it.
what's the
Krispy Kremes,
no.
Dunkin' Donuts.
why am I drawing a blank? It's the big one down in Iowa. What's the gas station? It's huge in Iowa.
Casey's?
Oh, Casey's. No.
Then it's the Casey's Donuts, and then they were talking about Holidays, or no, Holiday is Circle K, but they were talking about some other ones or whatever. And I said, you guys haven't had donuts until you've had Marketplace Donuts.
Thank you, Brandon.
And so I brought a dozen donuts.
Right
on
around the corner
Saturday.
from the popcorn.
I went and picked up a dozen donuts, took them down on Saturday with us, got them there about 1 o'clock. We delivered them, and they said they are spectacular. You know who helped me with this? Slade and Pfeiffer.
Nice.
Slado and Brandon, we worked together to get them the
You treat them right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I said,
Good deal.
there is no gas station donut in the world that can compare to Marketplace fresh donuts.
Yeah.
Real quick, just so Jordan and his mushroom and the butterfly. As business goes, the whole world does this stuff, where you switch to this donut called a pre-fry, where it comes frozen.
Oh.
McDonald's does it.
Yep.
You know, the big companies do it. You do it, labor, and you just take it out of a box. You set it out, it thaws. Here you go. And we, with labor issues, played with that a little bit. No, the city of Minot did
Revolted.
not. Oh my goodness!
Revolted.
So now
Yeah.
we're back to the Dunkin' and the grease, and
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
I'm
no sneaking one past the pros.
I'm
You're
going into
learning.
your guy. Doing a heat race with my donut. But
That was pretty good.
they want the grease.
Yeah.
But it does
homemade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can taste the difference.
Little inside jargon. Stu Craig worked at Bobby's Donuts for 3 years. I made donuts every night for 3 years.
You know donuts.
I do know donuts. Yes, I do.
When I was younger, I used to get so excited when my mom she goes, hey, we're going to do donuts this Saturday, so be ready. And she would do donuts out in the garage, and we'd have the fryer out there. And then she'd mix up the cinnamon and sugar, so we'd get basically,
yeah. Good stuff.
donuts. And she had that metal thing to where she put the dough in, you push on it, puts out a perfect circle with the hole in the middle.
That goes back to what you say and what your slogan about pushing the envelope, perfection, competition never rests. There's no shortcuts. If you want it right, you got to do it right.
You got to build the product, man.
Yep.
I like it. So Herrera's have reorganized where donuts are donuts.
Well, I'm not 100% sure if they agree, but I told them they have to reorganize their donuts to Marketplace and then whatever gas station stuff they buy.
Pace, we're listening to the interviews in the future, so do what you got to do.
We're just coming off of National Donut Day. I think it was a week ago. Anyway, 1,600 donuts we sold. National Donut Day. Yeah.
It really all got started Saturday night at Tougher Than Dirt Tour up in Botno because I was throwing stuff out or whatever, and JR was sitting with the Conways, Chase and Randy and them guys, and I didn't. He goes, give me one of them shirts or whatever, and I said no. And then I made a comment about, I'll get you a dozen donuts or something. I'll get you a donut. And then he started laughing, so then that was the running joke, is I'll buy him donuts. So that's where, fast forward to Saturday, a week later, I brought him donuts finally.
That's
Love it.
awesome. It's the little things, but they're not little.
It's that right there is why we're involved in racing. I don't know how to tell anybody else that.
Yeah.
Just the little relationships that you gather throughout
It's not all the nut and bolts of the car.
It actually has very little to do with the on-track racing. Right?
Right. It's the goofing off behind the scenes. Yeah. It's meeting people and
it's the people that have either Brock, Peyton, or me, or Max, or somebody on Snapchat that'll just randomly come up to me and go, man, I see you guys on Snapchat. Do you guys have a lot of fun in your shop? There is zero lacking fun in our shop. It is 1,000% non-serious fun all the time.
Yeah.
You've been in there.
Yeah. I'm not sure how anything gets done because the scooters don't stop. So
And then when the hair care talk gets going too, I imagine.
Yeah.
How are you caring for your blonde locks? I mean, there's got to be some cream rinse going on. You can't just.
Well, I get up and I put the purple shampoo in dry because that's what I was told to do by the hairdresser.
Dry.
Yeah, you got to put it in dry. So then I put that in, and then I go to the bathroom and wait about 5 minutes or so or whatever, and then I get in and wash that out, and then I put the purple conditioner in.
I was joking. I didn't know there was a program.
you asked for
Well,
it.
how do you think I get it to stay this white, man? I mean, there's a.
Jeepers.
It did not turn yellow yet.
It looks good. Yeah, it looks good.
I just cut all mine off. I'm done.
I got nothing. It's awesome.
If Jordan wins a feature, we're dyeing it blonde.
Oh, God, you're safe for a while.
I don't think so. It's coming, and I want to see it.
Boy. It'll be a surprise to me, so I can't even warn you.
Dirt Weekly heard it here.
Look at that girl. Look at the color. Oh, my.
Wow.
Wow.
We got Jenny and Tanya here. We got an in-studio audience again.
Yeah. Look at that. She is in her Sunday green.
Well, we know it's tilted. We started the show with it tilted. The kid that sits there has done screwed it up.
Yeah.
If you want to try to fix it, you can. Scoot in there and try to get around there and fix it. Just trying to.
We're blaming it on Stu.
See, they saw your cool green sweatshirt.
I did it. It's all me.
Matches my phone.
Yeah.
We're not having an earthquake here.
Yeah. It's Jesse Long checking in. Derek Hammond checking in.
Might have went a little too far there. Something.
We're not even close. You made it worse.
We kind of came off.
Oh no, we're good. We're good. You're good.
Edge.
We're good. We're good. Now you got to turn it back. You got to turn it this way.
But we're
Nope, the
losing.
other way.
We're losing Jordan. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Right there. Right there. We're good.
Grades flat. We got grade.
This is professional podcasting in a nutshell. Oh, we just got Jenny in there now. Green sweatshirt.
Worldwide headquarters, Tanya.
This is
You're in it.
Yeah. We've only made it through 2 features so far.
Yeah.
On night 1.
Of the first night. Brandon, this ain't going to be a 3-hour show. Might be 4. Well, that's what I call it.
Okay, let's go to stock cars. Bob Fugman picks up the feature win.
Wow. Nailed down and going.
Led every lap, didn't he?
Yeah. I'm like, okay, this restart. Nope, I'm going that way, and he's still going that way.
Christopher Zenz, Marcus Tomlinson, Jason Storbach, and Willie Matajovic, top 5. And then Jordan with red arrows again, a 6.
And it wasn't a bad night, but it was red. Gentle.
This whole thing here.
New crowd here. Yeah.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We're just not used to somebody giggling at everything we say.
Besides us.
IMC Hobby Stock, Aiden Paul got around Diesel Raynard late. Diesel had a good race going. Diesel just, he's so there every night. I mean, he picks up a few feature wins, but he's right there. But Aiden Paul wins the first 2 nights of the year consecutively.
Yeah. Prepared and racing good. I mean, just he's catching the little opportunities and capitalizing.
But sneaky.
Competition never rests.
Sneaky,
That's
though.
where I'm going. Yeah, I mean, he's just
And then they show
paying
up,
attention.
and like, who are these guys? Beautiful equipment that they got. But they don't make their way to Minot often.
Yeah.
And they're fast. Yeah.
I wish I could get them to go on the Tougher Than Dirt Tour. You know, they haven't even participated. They don't even come to one night. I mean, last year when we were in Dickinson, they didn't even come to the one night in Dickinson. I don't know if they don't want to mess with it. If kind of that theory, I don't want to mess with the tour drivers type thing. No. We want you there.
Yeah, well, and we never know their situations, but sometimes you just kind of business budget your way into a particular something. But they would be a great asset.
Cash
on
Saxon
and off
third,
the track.
Kyler Satrin, Levi Paul. Now Levi Paul led the first however many laps. I don't have it off the top of my head, but
looking good.
Looking really good, racing with his brother. Aiden even referenced that in his Victory Lane interview. He got to race with his brother out front and how fun it was. And that takes me back to when I was racing with my brother and having fun.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that,
10 short years ago.
Diesel and Cash, they always seem to be like they got a trailer hitch between them where they're going together.
They find each other.
Do you have a guy that always seems to be in front of you, behind you? Because you see that a lot.
Well, everybody right now.
Like for early part of the year, for you, it seemed like you and Dylan were one.
Yeah.
Always boom, boom, boom.
Kind of starting there in the same area, going the same speed, yeah.
I will speak for Steven and Hot Sauce. It seems like they're connected at the hip a lot.
Right, 11 and 12.
But Diesel and Cash,
yeah,
they're always together.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard not to watch Cash because you're waiting for that slide of the decade again. I mean, he's full of energy, and I think Diesel always been competitive for a handful of years for sure. But even during and after the Tougher Than Dirt, he's going in a little harder, just sliding it a little bit farther, and I mean he's asking more of himself, and he's delivering. So yeah, he's strong.
Well, he's on their mind fully all the time, and trust me, it is Caden Appel. They're always talking about what they have to do when they get to Minot or get to Caden Appel.
Yeah.
Not bad-wise. I'm not saying bad, but just the aggression level that you have to race with when Caden is on the track. They're trying to push the envelope everywhere so they're prepared when they do show up to Minot.
I guess that's probably where I'm going with Diesel is that he's trying to find that more hung out corner that Caden does, and in their defense, you got to come up with something again. If competition never rests, and it don't, so up your game, start learning how to drive that more sideways car. Try to keep the gap
Caden
short.
Is making everyone have to get better.
Yeah. And Caden is the target, no doubt about it.
What'd you have? You were going to say something about Caden.
They have figured out something. This little bit that makes it this much faster. And nobody, because you ask everybody, well, I have an idea, but I don't really know what. I mean, I'm not saying he's cheating. I'm not saying that
No.
he's cheating by any means.
It is definitely so. Caden Appelt allowing me to drive his car last fall. There was nothing out of the ordinary when I drove it that said that this car is so much faster than every other car. Caden has a driving style that lends himself to racing sideways and being fast.
I think
And
he
it
puts his
makes-
foot to the floor,
It makes zero sense.
holds it there, and hopes.
The way
And
he
figures out how to
raced-
turn
There
with
you
it there. Yeah.
The way he races sideways, wheels to the right, makes zero sense in the world of Brandon Beater's brain to how to be fast in a race car. It just doesn't make sense.
Well,
to me.
because we've been taught to keep the car under
it's
you.
Mad Mike Hagan-ish of
Yeah.
of
Of the
old,
90s.
Of old, yeah, exactly.
So then, when you look at Cash, you're saying the same thing because he's
Yeah.
Yep.
laying it in there.
He can bend it right in there. Yeah. Yeah. When you're on the floor like Caden is, and I'm going to address the cheating deal, and all the other cars lift for the corner and he doesn't, he's got 100% more power.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So he's not. My point. We're not insinuating
No.
there's cheating there, but he has learned how to drive with his foot on the floor longer, deeper,
It's interesting that
and he somehow
you
turns
reference that. The gentleman that won the sprint car race at McLean County, first night.
it. Lizakowski.
That's what he said. I try to have it wide open the whole time.
That's what it looked like too. Yeah,
I mean,
and he could just
it's
dice
that
traffic.
easy. Just keep applying it.
Yeah.
The first year that I became a corner judge, I'd been sitting up in the stands my whole life, and I'm sitting in corner 1 and 2, and I'm not going to name names, but a fast car would come in and the guy would go like this, and these slow guys would come in and they're going, and then that's why that guy's faster than that guy. I never noticed it before. It's because their car handles.
Yeah.
And you don't notice that up in the stands where when you're sitting in that corner, you notice.
Yeah, that's good eyes there. Racer, if and when you win, you're like, that didn't seem like that. It was that hard, and that's really a good reference to what he's saying. Although I think Caden is hand over
I
hand.
was going
'cause
to
he doesn't
say,
have a
I think
quickener, but-
Caden is like the.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm just saying that they're.
But when you get into the mods, late model type of deals, I think the guys going fast really are not, sawing down the forest, as we say, where some guys, like you say, the setup isn't right, they're too tight, and they're all the way to the left, and they're all the way to the right, and all the way back to the left to get through the corner, where a good driver, good car just
I
rolls
think
it
you guys
in
can
one
see,
movement.
You see the way I drive. The less I turn that steering wheel in any way, shape, or form, the faster I go.
Yeah, yeah. You don't have a quickener, and you don't want to pretend like you need one.
Correct. Yep.
So-
If I have to
Right.
start hand over hand, it's a bad day, Tater.
you lose center, and then you go around.
Well, last year they let Kyler hot lap the 3 car.
Which one was the out of Fargo?
No, Almer's car.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I was drawing a blank on his name there, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he'd never driven a stock car. He said, and he went in and went, "Oh, jeepers! It turns. What is this?"
I didn't even make it out of turn 4 in Jamestown at the Stampede and damn near knocked the wall down. So, purposely started last in Brock's stock car right after he just bought it. This thing is 2 weeks in Brock's possession. I mean, and he goes, "You go ahead and run it for the Stampede. You've never raced a stock car." Okay. Sure. I'm always
Yeah.
up for something once. They take the green flag and it kicks out and I turn a wheel and it darts to the wall and I'm like, "Whoa!" I only have to turn the wheel
That much.
like that.
Yeah. It's the other way around, too. I hopped in Brenner's hobby car when he still had a hobby, and the first thing I did is went around. I'm like, oh, no. So, yeah.
Okay, still on night 1.
Yeah.
Jason the Big Show Walla picks up the win in the IMCA Modifieds, the Alan Fetzer Memorial.
We had 12 cars. What was it?
14.
14 cars. Uh-huh.
That was a weird night because Heat Race 1 in the mods was a elimination race, King of the Hill race. Not being serious, but being serious. It was a heat race, like normal, 8 laps with 7 cars. But by the time we got down to the end, it was 2 cars for 3 laps. And there was a lot of funny and joking stuff going on the race receiver with them 2 boys out there on the track. So, but and just to clarify, there was some confusion. Okay, so what we chose to do this weekend was straight up. For the modifieds on both nights was straight up, and then the stock cars on night 2 was straight up from the heat races.
Yes.
Okay, straight up. That means how you finish your heat race is how you start the feature. And when you have 2 heat races, heat race 1 is the inside row, and heat race 2 is the outside row. There was a lot of confusion. I got some text messages.
On why Travis Hagen started 3rd?
On why Travis Hagen started inside row 3. Started 5th, inside row 3. When he DNF'd in his heat, why did he get to start there? When you do straight up, he still got credited with a 3rd place finish, so therefore he starts inside row 3. It's just
so much attrition.
Yes.
This is what I've learned with Brandon. I'll be at the races and I'm mad about a call or something I don't think is right. I don't do it much anymore where I come in hot on him because he always.
It's explainable if you let me tell you.
I know it. I'm like, no, I had you on this one.
Yeah. Another great moment. I love stopping in the middle of these things because you would think that with the second heat having finishers that should override that. But that's not. Oh. Camera crew's leaving.
Bye. Thanks for your help.
Stay out of trouble. You 2 are together. But that's, like you say, a 2-heat deal is a perfect example of that. And somebody, first one that falls out is going to get last, and as that attrition goes up, obviously Travis ended up being
it's
3rd
cut
place.
Dry, so
even he would trudge at it like, but that's what it is.
It just works that it's straight up. So the way My Race Pass, when you go straight up, you click the button in My Race Pass. But, even if you weren't using My Race Pass, you would literally just line up the first heat race on the inside row and the second heat race on the outside row, and you'd go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know.
The battle of the second heat seems like it should have been in front of the fallouts of the first heat. But that wasn't how it was presented. Therefore, it was presented the way it was presented.
Just explaining why, because I had some questions. People messaged me on Facebook. People talked to me in person, and I had to explain it out. I figured there was somebody out there that didn't ask the question, so I thought I'd explain it.
Do you flick him in the nose like you do me first?
Simmer
Simmer down.
I don't.
You're way funner.
I don't flick you in the nose. I just explain it.
It seems like you should. It seemed believable to me. Oh, shoot.
But Jason Walla picked up the win, $2,067.
$2,067. Allen's number was 67F.
Yep.
And so all the pay numbers had 67 at the end. Nice touch.
Super.
And it sets up the weekend
the
on how
theme
it went.
of the weekend of the numbers.
Of the numbers, yes.
Marcus Tomlinson second, Steve Pfeiffer third, Gabriel Deshaw, Kyler Jeffrey, Dalton Flory, and then some DNFs at the bottom. But pretty good showing of modifieds up against Mandan.
Yeah.
Mandan had 14 mods. We had 14 mods. So we split the 28 mods between the 2 tracks.
Yeah.
But it is known every year that the McLean County Speedway is going to race on the Friday night.
Friday and Saturday of their 3-day county fair.
Mm-hmm. It's known for the world.
Yeah. So
is what it is.
Right. Is what it is. We've tried to fix that, and it just ends up this way. So, but we have them 2 nights, so Saturday.
So Saturday night, 23 non-wing sprint cars again, and now Saturday night is the Tony Niffen Memorial.
Yeah.
So
Jason's father.
Jason Niffen's father, Tough Trucks, Jason Niffen's father. And the pay ended in 35. $1,535 to win for the stock cars. And each position all the way back had 35 in it.
Yep.
Because Tony Niffen's number was 35.
Yep. And Jason's 34. So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But a pretty cool deal.
Jason and Rhonda were there. Again, great to catch up with. Jason misses racing. I know he gets race car bug when he comes up. I never know if it's going to develop for sure or not. It hasn't yet as we're speaking, but Rhonda will keep her thumb on him. But, again, in the pits, enjoying just great conversation. And, again, just remembering Tony and his love of racing and stuff like that. Underwood's a great, just a great atmosphere for that too. So, and yeah, both drivers were a big part of the Underwood growth.
As we said last week on the show, the 3 memorial races that we just completed this weekend, we were talking about it last week, 3 people that had huge impacts on the racing world and the people in the racing world, and even myself personally. I had relationships with all 3.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I mean, it
I at
hits-
one time lettered all 3 of the race cars.
And there you go.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the exact scenario.
Speaking of that, Jason, if you're watching, I do have a little one of these of the 35 done.
Ah, that good to know. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
our
you've done a
camera
great
our
job at-
camera lady left.
Uh-oh.
She could have zoomed in on that for everybody.
Oh,
Oh, well.
yeah. They were up to no good. I could tell by the way they were smiling. Uh-huh.
Non-wing sprint cars, Miles Tomlinson finished second the first night, picks up the win the second night.
Yep.
Jeremy Lizakowski second.
Flipped
They flipped the top
flipped the
two.
1-2s.
Adam Sobolik, it's fun to see Sobolik.
Very, very much so.
Racing.
Yeah.
He drives that car probably more sideways than anybody else.
He's the Caden.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Eric Gio, Dusty Lawson, top 5. Maverick Nelson. He was a talk on the officials radio on night 1 because he went, I think, last to second or third in his heat race, and then he lined up at the back. And the talk on the radio goes, why does he have to start at the back in the feature? What the hell's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of that whole deal. Maybe not understanding, well, he's still within his first 3 nights. I think this Saturday night was his 3rd night. And the rule in the non-wings is if you're in your first 3 nights and you're a rookie and you have that yellow tape on it, you start last in every race.
Okay.
I'd like the clarity. I didn't know that.
I did not know that either.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he had that yellow rookie tape up on the top of the cage, so he had to revert to the back in the heat and the feature.
We didn't drive like no rookie.
He went plus 14 up to 7th. He's got that thing figured out. That's Mike
That's
Tomlinson's.
Mike Tomlinson's car from the past. And I'm going right where you're going, Craig. Wow. I mean, you talk about hitting the ground running. I mean, the yellow tape is almost like, but it is. But, I mean, wow, he's just picked it up and going. I'm not so sure I could go whip one of those things in wide open.
I don't think I could.
They bite and take off.
So we didn't
yeah.
preface this. Night number 2, 5 p.m. start time.
Yeah.
Overcast and kind of a little bit of sprinkles, not raining, just
Yeah.
some sprinkles
Maybe a
on
little
and
drizzle.
on. Little drizzle off and on all day, overcast.
Cool.
Cool. What do you think happens soon as 5 o'clock comes?
Sunshine.
Yeah. Well, just to build you up here a little bit more. The drivers' meeting was at 4:20. It was overcast and almost cold.
Yes. I had this on and then a sweatshirt over the top of this. Okay? That's I went with
Not warm.
Not warm. Not warm at all. By the time heat races came out and we got through the non-wings, I was down to a T-shirt.
Yeah.
We were watching the race.
Yeah.
And you were talking about, Lindsay was talking about the 5 o'clock start. I saw the wind, saw the sunshine. I told Leanne, I said, that's not Jordan's recipe for a racetrack. That's not making Jordan happy.
So you sit there and you go, well, the track was dry or the track was this. You prep the track for the weather that you have all day, and with it being overcast all day and a little bit of moisture that came down off and on, you're not necessarily dumping the water to it because
I mean, you know that the forecast is saying it's going to clear up at 5, but again, the last 3 weeks we've been living here, we've been getting a little different than what we've been being told. There's going to be no wind tomorrow. You're hanging on to the handles. So in defense of the crew, and I'm going to touch on that 5 o'clock stuff because I do, but I don't know how they could have done it any differently. I just don't know.
that's what I was trying to get at.
They're so grounded in their work, and it wasn't dry. It was wet, but here we go, 5 o'clock.
But soon as that sun comes out, there's plenty of moisture underneath. When they go out and open it up at intermission, you can see the dirt turnover, and there's moisture underneath that surface.
From the nights of watering,
From the-
building up
yeah,
to
from
the
building up to it.
day of racing.
But with that sun shining down and beating on it, it dries it out. Them tires go across it and make it smooth. It seals it. seals that moisture underneath to where nothing can come back up.
Almost like a linoleum. I don't know how else to
Yeah.
represent it.
But if you listen to the guys in Victory Lane, all of them applauded the track. Walla was very, very.
Yep.
He understood.
Everybody
He'd been
understood.
around track prep, and what it did, if nothing else, it offered a complete 180 twist on
From
what
the night
you're
before.
from the night before, and even what you're used to seeing in Underwood.
Yep.
I do believe it had was if it was able to start at 7 o'clock, we'd have still had what we expected. But again, that's just that's the dialogue we have with the fair. We got to work around some of their key events. They work with us.
And 10 o'clock was our goal time. 9:30.
I think 9 was the
Oh,
ultimate
no, 9,
goal.
9 was the goal. 9,
Yeah.
because 9 was when the concert started. We wanted to be done before 9 to allow everybody to go to the concert.
Time to collect themselves and head over.
Yep.
So, and I think we met everything that way.
Absolutely, we
So,
did. Your race director just kind of.
Well, everybody matters, and yeah,
The drivers did a great job. It's all on the drivers. I have really nothing
you were
to do
keeping the
with it.
chicks in the box. They were a few wanted to jump out, but you over here. So
I screwed up though because we get to intermission. The typical I should have knocked on wood, whatever. I go walking down and I'm walking over to the track and I look at my watch and it was 6:07. So we did heat races in just over an hour. And I'm like, all right, 20-minute track prep here. We'll be back to feature racing. We're going to knock these out, First lap of the non-wing sprint cars.
Bing, 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 bing.
yeah,
That Brenton Weiss, I think, is the one that went tumbling off of
That
turn
was
1.
wild. Jenny caught not all of it, but the part she caught, it was.
Wild. So, yeah, and then I go walking down there to kind of check on him or whatever, and I come walking back, and Jax Iverson and Josh Walla, they're talking to me or whatever, and I looked at Dion Iverson and them guys, and I go, I jinxed us. I said we got done in an hour with heat races, and they started throwing popcorn at me or whatever. They started, get the hell out of here.
so much for banking up time. Yeah,
But glad Brenton Weiss was okay. That was a nasty. He started flipping on the straightaway, and he ended on the bottom of the backside of turn 1, down on the bottom.
that's a ride.
Yeah.
Glad he's okay.
We talked about non-wings. Sport mods. Keenan Glosser gets the better of Pace Herrera on night number 2.
That's my example there, too. Pace, Keenan, hooked up. Can't get away from each other. They're
Yeah.
just a battling.
Yeah,
Dustin-
teenagers
Dustin Mayer plus 10. He didn't run a heat race. He went plus 10 in the feature. He missed the heat race.
missed
he
the
was late.
heat. Ah.
He was late getting to the track. Sladen Pfeiffer, he's hanging around. Here's all I'm going to say about Sladen. He's hanging around. His knowledge of driving is just building.
He makes one oops every week that will eventually go away.
Yep.
Hard on himself on that oops.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you
And
should
really-
be. I mean, that's
really
how you learn.
Focusing in and
He's in good company. He's become friends with Pace.
Yep.
And so,
spend some time in between the weekends together and stuff like that.
you know,
Yeah,
one thing
nice
I
friendships.
noticed about Sladen, Keenan, Pace in Victory Lane, Gabe is real good at that as well. Like they've gone to finishing school and they just Eli Turnbull,
There
they
you
just
go.
know how to speak and represent their sponsors.
Biggest thing is
yeah.
if I can give you any
Yeah.
sort of etiquette for Victory Lane, keep your suit on, keep your suit jacket on, keep it zipped up, make yourself look presentable. We don't need to take your jacket off and have some muscle shirt underneath that's all greasy and dirty. Let's make yourselves look, drivers, let's make yourselves look presentable. Let's have a conversation,
Yeah. You're right, Craig. I mean, they
do a good job with that because
Like they've went to charm school, but
Pace
they
and
look good.
these guys, a lot of them have sponsors on their uniforms, on their driving suits.
Pace
Give them
even referenced who's the maker of the.
Velocity.
Velocity.
He referenced that. Fits good, feels good.
Give them guys the pub. I mean, if Darn TV's on the front of Jordan's, driving suit, when you get out in Victory Lane, before we dye your hair blonde, when you get out, I want Darn TV.
Yeah.
I want people to see that.
It'll probably be green hair. Yeah. Any color you want. It's safe for a while, I can tell that. Yeah.
Trenton Irvin led a bunch of that race
He
at the
did.
beginning.
He did. He looked
which
good
was
doing
good
it
to
too.
see. Good to see.
Yeah. Yeah, laps like that start becoming more laps like that, so Excited to see his
Then we went-
season get
we're
going.
we're seeing in all classes a younger group, which is good for the sport around North Dakota, because not to slam on you, but
Yeah.
you're going. I mean, and that's not saying that you're old.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
it's
you're
just-
right. It's just a process
it's just
of
a
time.
fact of. I mean, if we could figure out how to stop it,
Yeah.
we'd be rich. But
Drivers before us went, and
Yeah.
and I've said, anymore, I say that my LaJoy seat has given me a chance to probably race 10, 15 more years than I would, because it's so good at containing you. It doesn't hurt so bad to race.
Yep.
And you're clipping the bumps or whatever you're doing, and but you're right, Stu. I mean, it's a changing of the guard. Touched on Sladen and Keenan and Pace and the younger people. I mean, they're going to carry the torch here pretty soon. John would say 20 years ago, in about 10 years, he'd reference me and the John Florys and the Mark Dahls and the Mike Hagans and all that. You guys are going to quit, because we did. You guys are going to, and we probably lasted longer than we thought, but it's going to change. It's
That was
just
the
nature.
talk. Isaac Sondrel, myself, a few others, we were sitting there bullshitting before the Tougher Than Dirt Tour, and we just talked about when the Tougher Than Dirt Tour started in 2016, you had Lautenschlager, Brock Beater, Isaac Sondrel, Robbie Conway. I mean, you can go down, we can keep going, of guys that have moved on, moved up, whatever, and you flash to 2026, they're all young. I mean, the Stan Tomlinson of the world is an older fella.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody else is young.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Mike referenced that in Victory Lane when you were speaking with him on Sunday night. He said, it's a shame we all got old. I mean,
Yeah.
just like he said,
Yeah.
slow it down.
Yeah.
Speaking of Stan, that's got to be his worst finish of the year.
Stan Tomlinson,
Yeah.
And it was a broken motor. He was running up front. At one point in time,
I think he was in third when it broke.
we had 4 11s in a row.
It's funny you say that. I was
it
thinking
was
the same.
11M, it was 7-11, 11M, 11, and 11T. They were all 4 bang, 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 bang.
And Pace comes up as an 11, not
Yep.
71.
Yep.
So, right.
It's let's not confuse anybody here. The 11s.
All of them together. Right.
Modifieds, Jason Walla picked up night number 2 as well. Looked pretty good out front. Marcus Tomlinson second. Jason led every feature lap, I think, of the whole weekend.
Jason was strong. He was able to put on a gap. Mark has
I
been getting
think.
around good. I don't know if he led every lap,
No, Marcus led a bunch of them.
Okay.
Because Marcus went off the top and allowed Jason to go by.
Yeah.
Dumped his right rear off the
That's
top of
Yep.
2.
Marcus-
The top of 2 was treacherous.
yep.
Marcus
top
had a
of
really
two-
good start to this year, and
Turn 2 in
There's-
general in McLean County.
There's
is
still 2 hobby stocks over
dangerous.
there, probably.
what I say about turn 2 at McLean is that is the passing corner because of the fence on the front, or any track that has that, even an Estevan type of deal. That's where you're going to get all the moves. I mean, the haymakers, the swings. So yeah, so 2 is always going to be the busy spot.
Well, I always used to
Potential
tell
of.
anybody as an official, I says, if you want to doink somebody, I said, do it coming out of 2 because there ain't nobody watching. We can't see it.
Yep.
We can't. We can't see it.
It's out now.
I'm not an official anymore. I can say that.
Yeah, but Stu said you couldn't tell if I ran over you out of 2. Stu who?
Something weird happened to Travis night 1 in turn 2. What happened there? That took a long time for you guys to fish him out.
Travis was suffering on the first night from drive shaft issues.
Yeah, Travis is unsure. He I don't know the details, but he's been trying to work through the new rules, the new rear suspension rules. You can't have a brake floater. He's trying to work through that. He's trying different things. He doesn't know if he had his left rear link too long, and it kind of brought it back a little ways, and he spit a drive shaft out on night 1. So then they were able to put another drive shaft in it for the feature race, and it did the same thing.
So are they shot then when that happens?
Well, night 2, when it came out, I believe it broke the transmission and everything.
Yeah, it just got the
Or
drive line
not
the
night
first
2.
night,
The second
second
time
time.
it came out, it got the whole shebang.
but got the transmission too. Yeah, he had shared the same with me. He goes, I've been adjusting things, he said, and thought maybe I had too much pinion angle or something along those lines there, but
Yeah, because he did thank Jason for the transmission in Victory Lane.
Yep.
Oh.
Transmission and drive
Yeah.
shaft. But unusual for a guy like Travis Hagen to have them mechanical failures. But as I said, he's constantly, everybody's doing it. They're trying to figure out this new non-brake floater thing. And what's happening is you'll hit it on one night and you'll be completely out to lunch the next night. And you'll go to yourself, well, the track wasn't that much different. What in the hell changed? It just...
Yeah.
As a non-technical guy, what does a brake floater do, and why did they take it away from him?
Oh, he wasn't here for that one, was he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the reason why they took it away. That's only IMCA knows that. But what the brake floater does is the brake would actually float on the rear end, like the brake rotor
I
itself
understand
would
that
float.
part, but
So what they would do is they would have a bar
Point a rod up
Yeah.
behind the seat, pointing up.
and connect it to the bottom of the brake floater. So what that would do is when they got the car up on the bars, that bar would keep it there even when they're not on the throttle.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can kind of two-pedal it, and the guys that really were getting better and better at it would use their left foot to help turn the car, to
So-
keep the car loaded up.
Yeah, when they got it up
So-
on the bars, they could use their brake to keep it on the bars, and it would hold it up there. So you take that bar away and you weld it in one spot. It can't float on there anymore.
No rod.
No more floating, no more rod. Now they're running the coilover on the backside, coilover just like your passenger vehicle, a coilover. It's a spring around a shock.
Spring shock program.
You know, other classes run a spring and a shock separately. The mods, some of them are coilovers. I think they're going back to the shock separately thing going on with a slider. But whatever. Now, what I got told was, with it set up the way it is, when you have the car up on the bars and you go to hit the brake, it actually wants to bring the car down. It doesn't want to keep it up on the bars anymore. The actual centrifugal force
It no longer has the rod to keep
Yep,
it
no
to
longer
keep it
has
rigid.
that up there.
So now it does just like it does in your passenger car. It pulls you down
Yep.
when you're on the brakes.
So that's why you're seeing a lot of guys corner entry. Remember we used to see them up on their left rear would be hiked up all the time, and they'd be pinning the right front all the way around. Now you're watching guys like Travis Hagen, Jason Walla, Marcus Tomlinson.
Mark is really
when
doing
they-
a good job with it.
But
I
when
think.
they get to the corner, you're seeing their suspension drop. It's almost like a sport mod. The sport mods, when they get to the corner, you see their suspension fall down,
yeah.
and then they have to get back on the throttle to make it go around the corner or whatever. You're
Yeah, that
seeing them-
transition from coming into the corner, like say it drops down where it used to just stay up all the time.
So what if you just stay on it then? It stays up the whole way?
Yeah,
theory.
Yeah, you're
If you could figure
you're
out how
back to that. The guy that's still on the firewall is 100% more
Yeah.
more
Some guys
power
are
than you, but
Now they're playing with their shocks. They're playing with the springs. Some guys are putting the shocks on the front of the rear end housing. Some guys are mounting them on the back of the rear. That's what Travis Hagen is playing with. He's trying to figure out what's the formula. What do I got to have?
all
here?
the more reason to hide what's going on back there.
Yes.
yeah. You have the
Some guys
secrets,
are
too.
still on coilovers. Now some guys are going to the left rear shock program. They call it the Pogo or whatever, to where it takes a fluffy. I'm not calling fluffy fat, but it takes a fluffy to push that shock in, because they have it so stiff that they use the shock to keep it up on the bars. If that makes any sense.
Again, to reference what we're watching here, when I had the privilege of announcing with you, I would use the term lights down, left rears up. And they're not raised up like they used to
Right.
be. I mean, they're still tipped up a little bit. They're still dragging the brakes and still trying to wiggle it up, but it's harder than it used to
Well,
be.
some guys are taking 2 or 3 tries. They'll wiggle it and they'll try to get it up. It'll
Yeah.
fall down, and then they'll do it again and it'll fall down.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, they're wiggling it, trying to get the thing up on the pogo stick
Yep.
shock, if you will, and it ain't there yet, and we got to go here pretty soon. And like you say, we don't know why IMCA removed it, but it has raised a
It has
measurable chaos for some drivers,
It has thrown.
even ones that are doing good. They've
It has
had
taken
nights
a
that
guy
just
like
weren't.
Jeremy Keller in Mandan, who was unbeatable almost, and made him average.
I don't think he's found Victory Circle yet.
He has not.
Yeah, that's hard to believe. So it did something.
Now Supermen like Cody Shope, it doesn't affect him. He still does Cody Shope things up in Escalade.
Cody might not have had a brake floater in the first place. You never know with Codes. Codes gets around good. Yeah, true story. Yeah, his car don't look a bit different.
Right.
So,
Hobby stocks.
that's a compliment, Code.
Diesel Raynard was able to better his position from the night before and pick up the win. Brody Beater second.
Nice.
Yeah.
He had a good run. 2 mistakes, two or three mistakes.
He led for a while.
But he won. I mean, down in turn 1 and 2, coming out of 2, he gets in them bumps. It's not rough. They're just rollers.
I call them waves.
Yep, there's waves down there, and he didn't hit the waves right, and he spun his tires coming out of the corner. And somebody goes, "Well, he doesn't have throttle control." When you start hitting them in a hobby stock,
You come off the ground.
your suspension is unloading as you're doing it, and when he landed, and then one more little, he buzzed the tires, and that's when Diesel was able to get around him. But he would have been tough to pass if he could have kept it going.
I want to take a moment with Brody. I've just appreciated his energy and his enthusiasm all year long. He couldn't wait to go racing. He works hard at his day job to be able to race. He schedules it around racing. It was his birthday this week. I saw he was smiling ear to ear. I'm just enjoying Brody. He's just a fun person right now, and his racing's cool and going the right way. And
back to the family thing.
yeah,
Scott Brock is a pretty good role model.
Yeah.
To help him out, and another fella, just family and
got mom there and Hascar's hanging around.
This little
they're
group
doing
here,
something.
okay, he knew who I was. That's Stu.
Right.
But he didn't, now that he's on my team, hey, he's coming, he'd be across the, hey, he's waving,
He's in a super good mood all the time. I am appreciating him. Good on you, Brody. Yep.
Tyson Grinstead third, Kyler Satrin fourth, Jay Loafman fifth, Aiden Paul sixth, Cash Saxon. They didn't maybe have the runs that they wanted, but
Well, that's why we race multiple times. Everybody gets a day, a moment, hopefully, at least one.
and then all we have left is the stock cars, right?
Stock cars ran last because it was Tony Niffen Memorial, and that represented stock cars then. So
Jake Nelson, Keenan Glosser started on the front row side by side. Keenan still new in the stock cars.
Yeah.
Still getting his feet wet a little bit. They battled at the front there at the beginning, which was badass. I mean, we had some sliders going here and sliders going there. And then Jake was able to get out front, stretch it out a little bit, and then Marcus caught him towards the end, or the middle part to the end. And then they threw some sliders after restart. But ultimately, Jake had the fastest car. If you were going to beat him, you were going to have to slide him on a restart in order to beat him.
Yeah. And like I say, the track had changed significantly from a normal Underwood presentation. So,
Christopher Zen's third, Marcus second, +9, by the way.
So Marcus got second twice in the modified, second in the stock car. What did you get the first night in the?
I think third.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
It's the
really
year
good
of
weekend.
the year of Marcus. I mean, he's
Mark's
really
having a wonderful. Yeah, really good start. Feature wins.
Christopher Zen's, Willie Matajovic, Chris Tuchscher, Reese Dignan, Jordan Boyce +11, hard charger. Did you get anything for it?
I did. 4 tires.
Boom.
4 Hoosier tires.
Boom. You guys.
As you guys tell me, a whole year's worth.
A whole year's worth.
Well, some years.
Jorn, Brenner, and Dalton Flory, all 3 started at the back. You guys.
My reason was I broke a ball joint coming out for the heat race. I'm glad I didn't break a half lap earlier the night before. I would have been denied a finish. But, right side lower ball joint had broke, and I was able to get it fixed for the feature, obviously.
And as these
Put me way
guys,
back
them
there.
3 drivers are battling through the pack, I have this live timing up because they wanted to bring you up front. So I had this live timing up there, and I was watching positions gained. And you guys were going back and forth. 1 lap, Brenner had the hard charger. 1 lap, Dalton did. Then Jorn, and then Brenner, and then Dalton, and then
And I
Jorn.
figured Marcus had to be in there because he started back there with us. He worked his way into the top 3, so.
Jordan, you referenced Brody's excitement and energy. You and Victory Lane, you're beautiful. So excited, so happy and appreciative.
rarity.
I loved it. You're on your way to becoming blonde.
Oh, man. I wish
This would be
I
the
wish I had your
best-
confidence.
This would be the best day ever if we could get his hair blonde.
Oh, my God. My day job. Who are you?
What do you think I've been doing for the last month?
I might get fired.
It's not funny, but your story about going to that memorial service, glowing, with your golden locks. I could picture it. I'm like, I'm sure you're like, you could feel it.
Yeah. They're
Everybody's
looking at me.
It's supposed to be black, Brandon.
Shoot. Yeah. Good job on Jake, and again, well attended. We
Yep.
had 19 stock cars, and again, Jason and Rhonda in the house. Just one of those good nights.
Yeah. 2 great memorial races to start the weekend off. We finished up just after 8 o'clock. It was perfect time. I went over and got some fair food, got some eatings done, got on the road. I think we were home by 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. It was still kind of sort of light out. Yeah.
We,
Rolled the car out without a flashlight.
You had some issues on the way home? You did
Yeah, the grain machine was acting up. It kicked out a little bit of antifreeze. I didn't know what that meant. Again, it's a 78 Louisville, so these old Ford Dashes supposedly got resistors in them, so the gauges, I don't know, they have a mind of their own, but I'm reading super hot, but I'm also on the fuel gauge reading super full, so I'm thinking one's canceling out the other type of deal, but pulled over, just a little nervous, kind of drove her in at 45 for a while, and then I canned her at the end, and I think everything's
went
okay. I'm glad you
47.
reminded me. Yeah, right, 62. Hey, with that said, so I'm cruising around on eBay, and I see these little dash-mounted speedometers you can get. I'm like, God dang, that would be cool in the green truck. I haven't had a working speedometer for 30 years. so I get one of these little $9 speedometers, got it with green letters. Oh, I got to run into my little Milwaukee battery pack because my lighter don't work, so living large, guys. Touched 68 miles an hour going downhill. True story. 62 on flatland. Then it got warm.
He gets pulled over. You were speeding. You're like, there's no way I was speeding.
Not on this speedometer, buddy.
What I was going to say is we all came up on you, and I kind of felt bad we didn't pull over and stop, but you had plenty of people that stopped to help
Jake
you.
stopped, and Tim Dignan stopped, and I appreciate everybody that stopped.
We just kind of, I seen the green machine. You were actually moving when we went by. But
I told Tim, I said, well, I'm just going to ride along here and see if it gets worse or better or the same. But that said, I have a rope with me, so if you're moving and I'm not, we can.
Would there ever be a chance that you're pulling the green machine with the race car? That would be a sweet sight.
Well, a similar situation. Jed and I were doing some. Well, okay, Fisher Motors is gone, so I can say this now. We ran out of gas in New Mexico, but the car we were towing had gas in it. And I unloaded it and put her right up against the trailer, and we pushed her to the gas station. It was less than 5 miles, I think. Nobody got hurt. First time I've told the story.
well, Jed
So the
just
race car
commented,
could be. Oh, yeah, Jed, you remember that.
hell, he was going to cut the mullet if he won one year
Oh,
and didn't
well,
do it.
That was when we'll get into 100 wins, but yeah, they were kind of messing around with me, and I thought it was around the 90 mark. Well, it was around the 98 mark. Well, I chickened out, so I didn't sign no contracts. Legalities. Right. Was Jedley in there?
Oh, no, Dylan Barnhart. It's not actually as slow as he says it is, 63 miles an hour.
Well, see, like I say, I touched on 68, but 62 is kind of its. Yeah, right. Look at that sad thing.
Yeah.
My goodness. Wow. Thanks, Dilly.
Oh, now where were we? Now we got completely off topic here. But
Yeah. Jesse's giving me a 56 mile an hour. Yeah. Well, sometimes I want to enjoy the view.
enjoy the view.
The same view you see 5 times a week.
I actually, in my mind, I remember old Spicy Dave Ravinius giving you a pull home a few times or whatever, one time or whatever.
Yeah, I got to get Dave a rope because we had 2 at time together.
And I was thinking to myself when Trevor Haas called and he goes, "Hey, Jordan's having problems if you want to stop giving him a hand or whatever." And I was thinking, and Jenny's sitting next to me. We're driving her pretty blue Ram, and I was thinking, I wonder if the old blue Ram can pull the green machine.
It'd have been
And
tough.
I wonder if Jenny's going to get upset about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd might have tried out the warranty on the transmission. No, Dave has come and got me twice. Yeah, that's a true friend, Dave. I haven't forgot.
And I figured if it was that bad, like Brock said, Brock and I,
He'll call.
He'll call either Brock or myself, and we will
Yeah.
get to Minot. We'll turn around, and we'll come back with something to get him home.
Yeah.
What are we dealing with? A diesel in there?
Yeah, it's got an old 3208 cat in it.
You ever opened her up?
The motor?
Yeah.
I'm on the third one. It's a race car in itself. Third motor, second tranny, second front end, second rear end.
And are you putting those in?
I've had help. I did help with the motor. Ricky helped me with that. But, yeah, Wayne's helped. Dave's helped. Ole's helped. Yeah. It's quite the unit.
And see, he's got.
It's quite
I
the
think
unit.
he's got some spare motors, but
Yeah, well, go ahead. Yeah.
I think he's also said the next time it breaks, he's done. I think you've made that comment.
Yeah.
Like when it breaks again, I might just be done.
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
But
It's an old friend.
The beaters.
Right.
My dad used to have 2 dump trucks with 32A cats that looked just like yours.
Yeah.
And
I've
we
been
had-
to the shop.
We have one left that sits there, a good 32A reman motor. We're saving it just for the green machine if it ever needs.
Well, you and Brock say every time we move, we got to drag this thing with. That's a Bernie thing. That's the
But
landlord.
we're the
Bernie
landlord
and I are on the same. We're on the same line here.
keeping it around.
Yeah, you never know.
Never know. Them 30
Everybody says they don't like them, but you can make sure they're full of oil. They'll take you wherever you need to go at about 62 miles an hour or less in the wind. Leave early, so you got the whole crew behind you. So, yeah, the green machine.
Okay,
Few
big
stories
night.
there.
Sunday night, Nodak
Mm.
Speedway,
June 14th.
June 14th,
Mm-hmm.
for the number 14 of Randy Philsvold. There was a whole bunch of 14s tied into Sunday night.
Mm. Stephen and Karen, like to get into those details anyway, and Kara also. Again, magical. Very few things left not thought of. I can't think of any, so I'll say everything was thought of. But
The way Karen and Stephen, I had quite a few messages with back and forth, and then Holly and Katie were involved as well, trying to organize, make sure all the ducks were where they were supposed to be. Amazing job. Made my life easy as the announcer. Everything was, we just got together about 45 minutes before the races. This is how opening ceremonies
had
is gonna
everything
go.
laid out in a schedule.
Yeah, everything was
cool.
bang, 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 bang. We had to make a pivot change. Trish Stretchen was unable to make it. Cheyenne did an amazing job in her place.
Absolutely.
It was a great
Trish said she wasn't feeling good, so. Mm-hmm.
It was a great lead into the night. Everybody from the pit area up on turns 1 and 2. I
Everybody.
thought that was amazing. The tow trucks up there. Everybody was out there. Just an awesome.
Almost a goosebump moment.
Yep.
Again, just reflecting on the memories and conversations, that we've all had with Randy and the family and stuff like that. It again, just a moment to just stop and reflect, just kind of look around and go, wow,
You know, the preacher from the Pursuit up in Mulhall, he was speaking. You did a beautiful job speaking also, Brandon. But he mentioned you got your plans for tomorrow. I'm sure you do.
Mm-hmm.
And you do as well. And Stu and I, that's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
We all are living 4 or 5 days out. And
Yeah. Right. Just grounding. Yeah.
When I worked at Kmart, and I would come in and I'd say, "How you doing, Mort?" Every single day, every day you wake up is a good day, Stu. Mort Kent said that to me every day I saw him for 20 years.
I can hear him saying it.
Yep.
I spent many nights with him. Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
day's a good day. Just some are better than
Yep.
others. That's how I live
Yeah.
my life. I don't know if you guys know that or not.
did you write your speech?
I did not. Karen did.
It sounded very Karenish. She's the most deep thinker
Yeah.
I've ever met.
He's a
I did
thinker.
not. I kind of.
Yes.
I knew Randy, but has it been 10 years? I don't even know when the last time he raced, and I don't know if I've seen him in between, but except for maybe in passing here or there, whatever, at a gas station, at a Walmart, at a grocery store, whatever. So I didn't really have anything that I could come up with, and I messaged her and I said, "Are you writing something so we have something nice to say?" And she says, "Oh yeah, I'll get it to you." So We broke it into 2 parts to make it kind of fit the night. We had originally it was all 1 part to be read at intermission, 1 long, and I go intermission is a time crunch because I got we have the redraw, we have to get me to read a 4 or 5 minute sheet is going to be tough. Can we break it into, so we did an intro part at the beginning, and then we went to the rest of it at the intermission, which I thought worked out pretty good.
Well, to have everybody in the right state of mind to appreciate what's being said.
Yes.
Sometimes that intermission deal starts getting tight, so tense.
And I didn't want to rush things. I didn't want to rush the popcorn redraw. I didn't want to rush any of that. I wanted to take the time, let the family soak it in, let everybody in the crowd soak it in. Just we're in the moment. Let's have fun. Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not see how fast we can do it. See how well we can do it. Yep. Good thinking.
Started the night with the modified makeup feature from the
week before.
From the week before.
Lost it due because the sheriff's department shut us down.
Yep.
So
Marcus Tomlinson picked up the win.
What a delivery of Full Throttle Racing.
Track was prepped. We had to take about 20 minutes to pack it in. They brought the farm equipment back out and did some tilling a little bit, trying to turn the dirt over, find some drier stuff.
I completely misread that when we were standing up there.
I think everybody did. I'll be real with you.
I didn't see that coming at all. And then like I say, Marcus parked right next to me there, parked together, and he goes, "Yeah, you can't lift on that thing."
Where are you at when you watch that race?
On top of my trailer. So I don't see it all, but I see the back straightaway and I see 3 and 4 front straightaway.
He's just Michael Jordan in a groove right now where everything is just a layup. He looked extremely smooth and fast, and the car just rolled through those turns.
Just a quick lift and a wide open again and wheel off the ground down the straightaway. I mean, he was going. Yeah.
He said in his interview that it was 1990-ish or backing it in the corner.
Yeah.
They were on the straightaway whipping it.
That's probably a good analogy
letting
because
their sail into the corner.
We see our old videos and we are sliding them. You know, as you say, we've learned how to keep it underneath us because we've been told we don't want to get tires hot or scrape them or whatever. So, yeah, styling.
Dickinson, an old Nissan Maxima.
Yeah, right. That's what it was. Yeah. We were coming back from Arizona, right? Jed remembers. Yeah.
Then
we'll push her in.
We'll talk quickly about the stock car heat races. 3 stock car heat races, and we announced what the redraw was last week on the Dirt Weekly. We explained that the number 14 is going to hold a significant value in the starting lineup. And so the way the night rolled out, Jen, Bruce, and I had a conversation beforehand that the top 2 were going to come redraw, so that was going to give us 6 drivers down to redraw in front of the stands. Mm-hmm. 3rd and 4th were going to go into a bucket, and they were going to start 7 through 12. That's how this worked out. And they were going to just do a computer redraw for 7 through 12. Okay. So that means, by process of elimination, if we go back to the straight up thing again that we learned in Underwood on night number 1, that means 5th in heat race number 1 is going to start 13th because we've already got the first 12 figured out with the top 4 in the heat races.
Right.
So 5th in heat race 1 is going to start 13th.
Are you paying attention to what he's saying?
I figured it out backwards because I was in the second heat. So
5th in heat race 2 was the magic spot to be in to be that 14th starter in the feature is what I'm trying to get at.
Yes. Because I'm in that heat race also, so I can share that you said, Dylan Gonis, 27G, you are also coming up to the redraw. I'm like, you got 5th. I'm like, I did the math. Second heat, 13th, 14th. Yeah.
Because everybody from 13th on back is straight up off the heat races. So you just simply go, 13th is the 5th place, the first one out of the redraw, so 5th place, 5th place, 5th place, and then it'll go 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8. You know, you just work it. That's how the lineups go.
Just a real quick reference here now. We're talking a 3-heat deal.
3-heat deal.
Versus the 2 that we talked about earlier. So it's not just the inside-outside.
Right.
Now it's It's an odd, even deal. So,
So Dylan Gonis finishing 5th. That brings him up to the redraw, which I think he was pretty nervous coming up there. He didn't know what to expect. I don't know if he exactly knew what was going on until he got up there.
I'm going to pull back to Heat 3 when Steven took the checkers with the 14 car. That crowd wasn't just a normal crowd.
Nope.
They were all dressed the part with the Race for Randy shirts. And it caught me off guard as loud as the crowd was when he took the checkers.
Ah.
It was, like you said, it was emotional. Sun just beaming. The sun was perfect weather, and it just set the stage so well.
Chamber
Perfect
of
moment.
Commerce weather. If you don't think Randy had a something to do with the weather, with everything that transpired Sunday, you could not have asked for a better day. Like weather-wise, you could not have asked for a better day.
That's absolutely fair. Yeah.
After what we dealt with 2 days in Underwood of wind blowing, overcast, sunny, we didn't know what was going to hit us from 10 minutes to the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
To Sunday was picturesque.
It was. Good point. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm sure behind the scenes Steve and I are close, but doing well with that stock car was really important. I mean, really important.
Where did that stock car come from?
Woznicki.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. It makes
Yeah.
sense now.
Yeah.
Woznicki.
Okay.
It sounds like not much has changed on it either from when
I
Steven
don't think
got it.
mechanically it's
I think-
very different at all. Of course, it's been relettered and freshened up, but Randy's brother Roger heavily involved in that. Roger and Steven together.
Yeah.
And
The Woznickis were in the pit area with Pfeiffer too.
yeah,
I think they were the wrenches.
Brenton, Kevin, and or Mark also. Yeah, were paying attention. Yeah,
Yeah, they were there. I don't know how much they had involvement in it, but they were there.
yeah, available for.
Tell me how difficult that is going from a mod, stepping back into a stock car. Is there a learning curve? Is there rust to kick off?
You know, we've seen guys do it effortlessly. I would tell you from my point of view, I think that would be very difficult. I'm going to reflect on Travis because Travis has had that opportunity, and Travis has said the stock car deal just isn't for me. For me, I doing it on the same day would be difficult. Steven, we're used to him being able to just kind of hop in and do whatever, and because he's done them both before, and done them well. So we expected that out of him, but one has a J-bar, one does not. Of course, the brake floaters are gone now, so that part of it stayed the same. But I think they're a significantly different car. I mean, mechanically, they're
I think if you drove a
Quite a-
stock car first and went to a mod, it's not that big of a deal to come back. But if you were here all the time, to go back to a stock car is tougher.
I mean, watch Marcus hop in one, in his own words. He's had some frustration, ended up having a motor break that night. But, I mean, in his own words, 18-year-old car, I mean, he's the top three every night. So his modified driving experience just really fell into the seat of that car where they would be somewhat easy to spin out because once you get used to a J-bar type traction car, to me, it'd be hard to kind of reset your compass in your head or your equilibrium feeling.
Brock and I talked about it in the hobby stock days. When Brock picked up a sport mod, I think it was in 2013 or 14, he picked up a sport mod to dabble with. It made him a better hobby stock driver because the sport mod, you have to drive so much harder to get it to do what you want it to do.
The Panhard bars and stuff.
Yeah, that you take that back to the hobby stock. And does anything correlate? Absolutely not. But you find yourself driving that much harder when you get back into the hobby stock, just because you've had to do it in a sport mod.
I have another Dusty Lawson. His hobby stock career was not stellar. This is not a slam on him and anything. They bought him a sprint car, and he raced a sprint car and the hobby stock the last weekend of Motor Magic, and he won his only feature in a hobby stock after running the sprint car for 2 nights.
Because
Yeah.
It said all of a sudden he went out there. He said it was so slow. He said it was just like, wow, this is cool. He said it was like night and day.
Like time to think, where before you thought there was,
Yep.
I would say the ground speed then probably has something to do with it. Time wise, things aren't a lot of ways apart. I mean,
right.
a second in a class which is a lot of time. It's not a lot of time when you're talking about it, but
then I'm just going to go refer to Brock again. He picks up this stock car, and he still has the sport mod. He's doing both with the sport mod and the stock car. And then he jumps in Adam's A mod that he picked up from Wayne, and he raced that a handful of times to some success. I mean, not great success, didn't win anything, but he was getting top 10s.
Yeah.
Then he goes back to the stock car, and it's like something clicked.
Yep, you're exactly right.
Something clicked, and he refers to you had to drive the mod so hard. You have to drive it so hard or with aggression
To get it on the right side.
Well, not even that. You're out there against Hagen,
Yeah.
Walla, Tomlinson, Christensen,
Yeah.
Thielen. They don't let you rest.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, you go out there, you have to be 1,000% or 100% go all the time. You're going to get eaten up.
And perfect. You
And
see it so
perfect.
often.
Yeah, that's
You bobble for a moment, and I mean,
Yeah.
it's just
It's an opportunity for somebody else.
like I was mentioning with that Sean Strand, Quentin Kinsley deal. You know,
Yeah.
you force you to make a mistake. Force you make just a.
Get you frustrated. Yeah. That's what we call the sightings. You start getting some sightings in there. You're like, oh, boy, things are getting a little nervous and jerky
so
here.
sometimes when you're getting frustrated in a class, just having another one to dabble in, like if you can just, I know not everybody can afford multiple race cars, so it's kind of tough to say this, but sometimes as a hobby stock driver, spending a weekend in a sport mod will make your hobby stocking so much better.
Well,
And it's nothing to do with driving style because the cars drive completely 100% different.
You know, this again is not a slam. You know, Christopher Zen's bought a stock car. What is he thinking? Wow, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good at a stock car.
Yes,
Really
he
You
is.
know, but
Really
I think his sport mod was a little older,
good. Yep.
and he bought a decent. You know, I'd like to see him more here. Show up.
He's taking over the family farm, and he's
I don't
producing
think
his
that's
own
racer every
discipline,
night,
but yeah. You know,
I
Christopher
think
does
the-
get around good.
I think the appeal to the stock car class right now versus maybe the mod class or even the sport mod class, the appeal is I don't believe you need the latest, greatest, newest, bestest stuff to be competitive. I think you can take an 18-year-old car.
Marcus is displaying that. Yeah.
You know, Mike Hagan with that Voodoo chassis that he's got.
I would have bet that was a brand new car.
No, it's an older
I think
Voodoo.
it's a 14.
14 or
Yeah.
something.
Mine are 12s.
Yeah.
So,
And I think
well.
you can take them older cars in a stock car class. You know more about the stock cars than I do, but they're just. I mean, people are doing that, whatever the preload in the
Preload in the left rear.
They're doing
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, but in all actuality, it's still a stock suspension car.
I think it's magical. I mean, even to reflect even farther back than we are, when we went from WISSOTA to IMCA type of deal, when we went to that open rear suspension, to me, I think we lost a lot of the blue-collar racer. I just do. It'll never come back type of deal. But, yeah, the stock car, the hobby stock car type of deal, you'll hear the mod guy say, oh, boy, the track is choppy, it's rough. And you're like, okay, I believe you. I mean, it's just not magnified without that open rear suspension, J-bar, Panhard type stuff. So, easier to more enjoyable to drive. I shouldn't say easier, but more enjoyable. And it isn't likely to do something really strange like we see in the sport mods. Every once in a while we'll see a driver, he's driving good, all of a sudden it just washes the front end up the corner. You're like, where'd that come from? We might have let up just a split second too early, unloaded it, and up the hill it went. Where the stock car, you can just let off, and they hit you in the rear end, and then you go again. And
Well,
so,
I think
type of deal.
part of it's not a problem, but our A mod has been the top of the heap for 20 years now. It's been the top
Yeah.
class. So if I'm going to build it, I have to race against Travis Hagen, Stephen Pfeiffer, like you just
Big
said.
show. All
Big
the
show,
names.
I mean, you've got, that's tough.
It isn't
know.
scaring Gabe away.
Yeah.
He's like, let's go.
You're right. I mean that's a tough field to come into just because of their experience and their abilities in and out of the car, fixing them up and stuff like that. So, but it's the upper echelon of
the stock car doesn't have as much of that because people come in and out. Where those guys just stay there all the time.
John would reference that our mod guys had nowhere to go. They didn't have the late model or the sprint car that maybe the east side of the state had, and that's just the way it is. I mean, it's just the way our population has to be entertained by it. So, but yeah, I think there is something to driving a quote faster car, faster mile an hour car, and then you get one that isn't as fast. Your brain has more time to think, maybe be a little bit more cautious, a little bit more careful, maybe catch that little mistake and capitalize on it instead of just seeing it and doing nothing.
I raced
It all adds up.
2014. I was racing hobby stock. 2014, I got in Brock's Sport Mod or whoever Sport Mod it was at the time. My dad bought it, and I raced it just mine it only, and I think I only raced it 12 times, 10 to 12 times, whatever. I get a brand new hobby stock the next year. I was lights out from the word go, because I took my Sport Mod tendencies, not the driving of the car itself, just your tendencies as a driver of how you have to be up on the wheel and more aggressive to make the car work.
You can't coast.
Yeah, you can't. If you race a class too long or a car too long, you almost get lackadaisical in a sense. You go out there, okay, I know what I'm doing, and I'm doing it, I'm doing it well. It takes, we'll use Travis Hagen. Travis Hagen's super successful. It takes a bad weekend in Underwood to maybe, I got to relight the fire here a little bit, get up on the wheel. Mm-hmm. He looked like a man possessed at Nodak. We haven't even got to that yet, but he looked like a man possessed at Nodak. There was nothing stopping him at Nodak.
Yeah, you hit all the notes right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 14.
Yeah.
There was a theme.
That'll be fun.
There was a theme for one part of the pit area winning some features on Sunday. I don't know what was going on down there. I don't know, maybe Texas Red had some winning stuff planted in the asphalt down there or something. Some winning flowers or something, winning wheat. Darren Schatz, first feature win of the year. Well, Schatzy's had a tough year. He needed this one.
Yeah.
He was so strong. I know.
We needed this one. It's got to start sometime.
Well, look at the guys behind him. I mean, Pace Herrera was throwing it at him.
Well, I could throw in just to go back. The Tornado gave me my first A-Mod second place finish all year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I got this screenshotted on my phone, and I open it up. I'm like, don't be Jordan, don't be Jordan.
Brandon's putting fertilizer on it. Heat lamps.
I'm doing pretty good, ain't I?
Yeah.
Oh, stay focused.
Pace Herrera second, Chad Stretch in third, Keenan Glosser, Slade and Pfeiffer again with another top 5. What you're looking for in Sladen right now, you're not looking for big green arrows. You definitely don't want red arrows. Just hold your position. And that's what he's doing right now. He's starting 5th, finishing 5th. The green arrows will come.
Let me go back to his heat race.
Right?
Well, yeah, I'll let you go.
His heat race, was it Trent Irvin, I think, was leading that heat race.
Okay.
And it was Sladen, and it was Keenan. And coming out of 2, there were 3 wide, and it was beautiful, and Sladen got the lead. And led it the final 2 laps till turn 4, and Keenan whipped it around the top, his signature move, just sliding. That he'll remember.
Yep.
He'll remember that. It ain't over until you're at that line.
I referenced a Slade moment earlier in the year where he learned the Isaac line, the 180, way down on the bottom there, because he got passed on the left a little bit there, but he was taking notes, and he covered it later on. But, yes, what I like about Sladen is he's getting the job done without having the rear end kicked out, like other drivers that we're amazed by, because they're doing it in ways that we've been told not to do it. Keep the car under you.
Yep.
Caden can slide around. Keenan can slide around. Sladen's got it underneath him, and I still think that's the right way going forward.
Yeah, and we didn't really talk about Keenan on the second night in Underwood because he kept the car underneath him the whole time. He was running the top where it was drier, and he was almost running like a hobby stock, kept the car almost perfectly straight.
Yeah. He kind of ran your Esteban feature win night.
Yep. Just keep the car straight, turn down
keep
the
it
hill.
Moving, don't overbreak it.
A mini diamond off, not a full diamond, but a mini.
Little down the hill and bring it back up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm.
Leighton Beater asked if this show is every Wednesday night.
Tricky.
I'm going to say yes and no.
That's the plan.
Honestly, we don't have a plan. We shoot for Wednesday nights, and we've been pretty good this year. Years
bad.
past, not too bad. We've done a Friday. Have we done a Thursday yet this year?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's Thursdays to come because we got 75th stuff on Wednesdays.
We shoot for Wednesdays when we don't have
Yeah.
Tougher Than Dirt Tour, when we don't have family stuff going on, when we don't have
75th.
75th meetings going on. We shoot for Wednesdays. Three people on this set right now on the 75th anniversary committee. So
Yeah. Our intentions are good, and I think you try to warn them if we're going to move it to a Thursday.
yeah, I try to put it out there or whatever.
So,
Usually about 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, these guys get a text, 7 p.m. showtime, and I wait for, is anybody going to not be there? Or,
But it doesn't have to be live. You know, you got it on YouTube now. You can watch it whenever you want.
yeah, YouTube and
yeah. Isaac and Brock usually catch it the next day, so little windshield time.
Sport Compacts are next. Zach Eubanks +8.
When you're rolling, you're rolling.
Just,
Craig had to send me a text.
you know, Landon was right on Zach's tail.
What were they paying for the Sport Compacts last week? Because they drove like it was $1 million.
Zach, there was one move that he made in 1 and 2 where the sea parted and he was darted through there, and it was over after that.
Yeah.
Then I opened up my chart again.
He makes me
be
close
Jordan,
my
don't be-
eyes. Oh, he's still there.
Yeah, the compacts were full contact this week. It was,
Yeah, they're getting restless.
and Zach Eubank. Well, Nikolai Topolsky, I got to give him props. He broke something in the heat race.
Went home and got the old car.
Went and got the old car and hard charger +11 from the back.
Heck
to
yeah.
second.
To your point,
Him and Zach are close.
Zach,
So.
riding the hobby,
Yep.
this has got to be like
Yeah. Yeah.
a piece of cake.
And Zach is all the way competitive in the hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Harrison Schwartz, Austin Dubois, Avery Lagus in the top 5.
All right, Avery.
Landon Michelson, 6th. The curse of Brandon. Chris Yost. Worst year he's ever had is on Brandon's team.
See,
I appreciate it.
here's when I picked
dancing around a little.
When I picked Harrison Schwartz as the first Sport Compact, and you guys all went, "What the hell's he doing?" It's because I knew that Harrison had the car that Yost drove last year.
Well,
See? That's how this game is played, or parts of it.
what is
Looking at you, Craig.
collusion?
Scandal.
Scandals.
Napa.
Shenanigans.
Napa
Yeah.
is the new collusion center.
Oh, boy.
Napa and Speed Bump Enterprises.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Where were we?
What did we have third? We had Modifieds third that night. IMCA Modifieds, Mr. 100 now.
Yeah.
Travis Hagen picked up his 100th career sanctioned.
Yes.
IMCA sanctioned. We need to
Yes.
clarify. Like Kenzie put out a post and says this might be in the 115 range with all the non-sanctioned
I would
stuff.
think even higher, but yeah.
Well, she said it'd be more with all this hobby stock wins. She thought it would be up in the 130s ish. I think she kind of said, but 100 sanction wins for the number 14 on the 14th to remember a guy that drove the 14. Come on now.
He ain't going to forget that.
in convincing style,
Yes.
the whole straightaway.
The thing about Travis is, everybody, he's got 100 wins. Yeah, but the next guy is Walla at 70?
Yep.
I mean, he's 30 ahead of the next guy.
He is, huh?
That's
Is Sean Strand up in there? For some reason, I think Sean must be in the 80s, 90s.
He might have already crested. Well, I don't know.
No.
I'd have to call
No.
Ben Deathridge.
I pay attention to this. I was the first one. So Travis is the third. So Marlon's the second.
Travis,
So,
Jorn,
yeah.
Marlon, and Travis.
Travis.
So those are the 3 100-win IMCA modified drivers in the state of North Dakota, right?
And they mail you a plaque so you can show your friends. So you're not lying.
Let's
So,
let's
right.
take a step back, Craig.
Yeah.
Did you hear them 3 names we just said?
Yeah, absolutely. He's on my fantasy team.
Still?
We might know by the end of tonight.
Yeah. So, but again, and they're referencing sanction. Just to put a little, well, what else would it be? Sometimes Motor Magic hasn't been sanctioned. Sometimes,
The Stampede isn't sanctioned because sometimes it lands outside of the points.
None of the mod tours.
Oktoberfest, no, mod tours are sanctioned.
Mod Tour is
Oktoberfest.
sanctioned, but not track points. So, but it is sanctioned. Yes.
IMCA point season ends the last Sunday in September.
Yes. But
can still be
Arizona ones
sanctioned.
can still be sanctioned
Yep.
wins, but they're not towards
National or state or
right. So she's doing what you should do, being clear with that. But which means you probably have more because you've won a fall roundup or something like that wasn't sanctioned type of deal. But no, great on him. Last week I said bring the banners, and then of course his Friday night, he's like, don't talk about it, guys. You're going to jinx me. He didn't say that, but but that was good. That's usually what happens. And of course, his Friday night in Underwood is like, God, we jinxed him.
Listen to this.
We left the banner at home Saturday. We unloaded it, left it
I'm
here
not
in the
sure if it
garage.
was the heat
I
race
said don't leave it at home.
or
I'm
the
sticking
feature,
to it.
but Travis was out front. And Lindsay said, when he's out front, that usually the minute he said it, boom, Travis, as I said that, Travis is pulling off.
Oh.
I mean, the jinx was on.
The curse
there
was
was
real?
many, many different references to that.
You had said about Travis, he's like, I don't want to talk about it. And if you know Travis at all, it's not his thing. So, but we couldn't help it because it's a celebration. So, yeah.
Aaron Turnbull
So happy
came
for
down
him.
to play the AT21 plus 11 up to second.
Yeah, I want to stop and give Aaron a little time here. He's got the kids both to Victory Circle. Got tougher than dirt for Hallie. It's time for Aaron to get. I know nothing, but I'm going to say ready for the tour. After a heat race, the rust is knocked off. We're going places. Plus 11. Woo.
Steve Pfeiffer, third, plus 7. There was a whole bunch of green arrows in this one. Dalton Flory, plus 11 to fourth.
Mm-hmm.
The F5 Tornado, Jared Thielen, fifth.
And he's looking good.
Looking really
Good
good.
move on that. And Drew being back. His car is gorgeous.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, he's always been carrying the pink, but he did like I like to do. You dipped it, wiped off the tires, and went racing. So albeit in pink, but I love the gold trim. It looks Drew to me. It's good to have him back in a mod.
Okay. Which ones have we done? We're to the hobby stocks now. This one had a lot of movers and shakers. Do you guys watch Darn TV? What do I finish that with? Come on. No, we won't go there then.
All right.
Caden Appelt, plus 9 to pick up the win. He had to work his way through there. It wasn't as, I don't want to call it easy, but it wasn't as
Wasn't the one lap.
Caden-esque in 1 or 2 laps. He had to kind of manage his way through the field.
What's the word I'm looking for? He takes, whenever there's a caution, he picks up 4 spots.
Yeah,
Good on restart type of deal.
good on
Yes.
restarts.
And it seems like he'll pass the 2 hard guys, and then there'll be a caution. He's now there behind him, and he doesn't have to deal with them. And then if that thing runs green, I don't think he wins.
No, I don't think so either. I think you're absolutely right.
I don't think I don't know if I did.
There was plenty of cautions there because he was marred back in traffic and he was stuck. He couldn't pass guys because the top wasn't the normal top. The top wasn't the normal.
It was There was
too many marbles.
Too much gunk. Yep.
Too many marbles up there.
So we're up to 6 in a row, 7 leading up to last year, I think. I think. Alan Birch. Who's got Alan Birch?
What?
Gosh.
What?
Jeez, it was a rough night in the stands watching this fantasy. All Jordan.
Yeah. I
had a
grabbed
good
that right
night
away.
for
I
once.
figured I was going to
Yeah,
get a
you had a
block
really
move
good
pulled
night.
on me.
I had a good night for once.
Yeah. You wanted to reset, but it don't work that way.
Caden has 7 features this year.
This
and
year.
he's won 6, and the 7th one is the second. So he's, I mean,
Dominant.
yeah. He's got things figured out. Alan Birch, like you said, plus 20.
That's wild.
Wow.
At one point in time, Brody Beater was hot on his heels. Brody ended up 6th, but Diesel Rainer 4th, Sage Borrud. Sage Borrud led a bunch of that. He got caught by the whole Caden bug of Caden showing the outside. Sage makes a lane change after a restart, starts running the top, and all of a sudden guys go by him on the inside.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got the bad sell.
Yeah.
The money man, Cash, he had to go to the back of the pack. No worry. Drove her right back.
And then Brody Beater plus 15.
Good deal,
Up
Brody.
to 6th. He was further up than that. He was
Yeah.
up into 4th and 3rd at one point in time. It was Alan Birch out front. Caden and Brody was the top 3 at one point. You were looking at, that the 19 car we got. It's handling.
Brody's jacked up. He's paying attention. He's getting around.
The stuff that you
and in short
referenced
time.
about jumping in the class with all the heavy hitters, Brody don't think like that. He thinks, I belong here. I'm going to run with you guys. I don't think he
I'm going to be the heavy hitter.
He's not intimidated by anybody.
He's excited.
Brock and I, we raced with a theory. We were taught by our dad that you get the car set up as neutral or as base setup, you want to call it, and you learn to drive it for 2 years and you don't change a damn thing because you can't make a decision on if the car handles or doesn't handle. You have to learn how to drive the car before you can race the car, if that makes any sense. So many people jump into it and they go out there for their first race, come in, oh, it's too tight, oh, it's too loose, or it's too this. Whoa. Did you know that you were entering the corner halfway down the straightaway? Yeah, it's going to be too loose when you throw it in the corner at the flag stand.
That's because
Or or it's going to be tight. Or sometimes
so tight you're overdriving it.
Right. Sometimes you're not driving it in hard enough, which makes it tight in the center, and then you get back in the throttle and it's loose off. So then you're starting to make adjustments that don't make absolutely any sense to what the car is doing. So we force Max, Brody, they've had to go 2 years of no adjusting on their cars saying, drive it. Brock and I are watching. When we see you are starting to max out your ability, with the mistakes going down, we'll start adjusting on the car to make it better.
Capitalizing on the easy stuff, the
Yep.
restarts, the paying attentions, being up close.
Dick Bergeron in Stock Car Racing Magazine. You don't need more motor until you can hold it all the way around.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
1,000%.
Makes sense.
So now we're starting to do a little bit of tweaking here and there on the old Broadster, playing with the kind of like what we were doing to Max a couple years ago before I ruined his hobby stock career by putting him in a sport mod for a summer. Maybe ruined his racing career altogether because that's when him and I started going like this because he refused to work on the damn thing. But
Max.
now we're starting to tweak. Now you're starting to see and they're not big adjustments. It's small adjustments, but every little thing helps.
I think some of these guys that are 8th place, 10th place cars, I think they adjust themselves out of reality.
I firmly believe it.
I
don't understand.
I took 5th in that. Let's throw this and this and this. Dude, you switched 14 things. How do you know which one was right?
I can't stand Monday mornings after a race weekend and people, drivers going on there in a hobby stock and saying, well, we threw the kitchen sink at it, and we made all these changes, and we didn't like it, or whatever. It's a hobby stock, bro. It's a hobby stock. What do you have to change?
There's not much there.
Yeah, I mean, why are we dialing ourselves so far into left field for a hobby stock?
My favorite quote that you say all the time. The biggest adjustment is the crazy nut.
The loose nut behind the
I
wheel.
love that.
Well, and proof of it is that we're dumb enough to put somebody else in the car to make sure we look bad.
Yeah, exactly. There's too much.
You can all think of an example, but
What do we call it? Wrench creep?
wrench creep is what Scott called it, yeah.
There's too much wrench creep going in on these cars, and they just can't let stuff be. Once you find something to hit on it, people don't understand this. When Brock and I were in our glory days in our hobby stocks, 2012, 13, 14, 15, we didn't change a thing. We were running the exact same shocks, the exact same springs, the exact same. I mean, other than changing gears to go from track to track, but we were even had it figured out. We could run the same set of gears in Minot, Williston, and Estevan. We didn't have to change gears. We were running the same gears all 3 places.
What a feeling.
I'm just
Yeah.
and we didn't change all summer long. We'd race 25 nights and we didn't change a thing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I remember hanging back when I was hanging around with the Kent boys, and when Hank was driving the Hurricane car, and Ron Hiddle sitting behind it. You know how Ron does he's looking and looking at it, and Hank comes up and says, "There's nothing special there. It's the thing that sits behind the wheel," and walked away from it.
Speaking of that, it was good to see Hank here Sunday night.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, we need to touch base on that. I know Hank isn't going like he used to, but boy, when he did, you knew it.
Yeah, it was cool to see the Hotel Albert truck
Yeah.
pull into the parking lot there.
He lives in Vegas now, but he's still got it shop in Sydney. He says he's got it until Christmas, so I was able to catch up with him a little bit. But
Are we talking retired?
he's going to do the tour.
But I mean retired working?
I'm sorry, yes, retired working, yeah.
Living in Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, I should actually say Pahrump, Nevada, I should say, but in Pahrump. Yeah. And Jody are there. And
That's a good example of all the nights, Sunday night, driving all the way back to Sydney. There'll be time later to sleep.
he made reference to that, actually. Actually, it sounded like he's living there, but he said like the Bakerfields and all that. He said, it's no different than living where I lived in Sydney. Everything was a long ways away, and still is. So
Over the hump and Pahrump.
yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, pretty cool to have Hank. It looked like he had just tough night all night. I don't know what happened.
Probably first nights out on the car, isn't it?
Yeah.
This year, first time he's had it out.
He went down to Mandan and over to Jamestown. I didn't even follow up on the results. I didn't look him up. He just said he'd been there, but it didn't look like he's having any fun in Minot. But he's still a good conversation. So, yeah.
Let's look it up. Schedule.
I when I was lettering his cars for Alan and Mike, and I get this is before cell phones, and Alan says, "Hey, Hank wants you to call him. Here's the number." So I don't know what I'm calling. I call this number, and Holly Sugar, how can I help you? Hank Berry, please. Hold on, Mr. Berry is with a thing. In a conversation. Can I have him call you back? Yep. So he said, so I call back 10 minutes later, and same person answers the phone, Mr. Berry this, Mr. Berry that, and he answers, this is Mr. Berry, how can I help you? I said, Hank, it's Stu. Hey, how you do? He goes, Mr. Berry and Hank Berry were two completely different people that I had never met. I had never met Mr. Berry.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever met Mr. Berry, and I'm related to him. So
It was a fun story. It was like, wow, this is.
yeah, he was in charge of shipping department at Holly Sugar. So yeah, when they closed it down, he was at the right age to retire. He said so. But he's going to be on the tour. He is the only driver that's been on every tour.
See, and it was pretty cool because when he was starting to sell his stuff, I can't remember somebody over here. Jason Berg picked up, bought some rear ends and bought some other stuff from Hank. And Jason called me and goes, hey, if you ever get out in the Sydney area, give Hank a call, meet up with him, and pick up that stuff. So I got to spend about 3 hours with Hank.
Good time.
And I was telling him about this show, The Dirt Weekly, and I said it'd be a blast if we could coordinate to where I had a Hank Berry sitting here and we could all talk. You know? And we've just never been able to. I've never followed up to coordinate it up. But
it'd be fun to interview Hank. Like I say, many people don't know him, and he's just a regular person. It's just crazy fast in a race car. So
if we could sit down with Hank and yourself and even Alan Kent or whatever, or another one,
Mike or Alan, yeah.
To capture them stories and conversations for the 75th would just be dream come true for what we're trying to do.
That would be worth the effort to set up for sure. Yeah. Even when Hank was inducted in the Hall of Fame, there he touched on some stuff in his own words. We should have concentrated a little bit more on racing and not partying all night. We might have even been better, and it probably would have been better because, both things are going on pretty strong at the time. So that's the way racing was back then. So, yeah.
Should we go on to stock cars?
I think so.
The Randy Philsvold Memorial, racing for Randy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take the floor for 3 minutes here.
Have at it.
If anybody would like one of these Randy Philsvold tribute cars,
And if you can't see it,
can't see it because I'm moving at 100 miles an hour. I'll put it over here. Get a hold of me on Facebook or email me, speedbumpnd@icloud.com. They're $35 each. $14 of every car is going to be donated to the Nodak Speedway Hall of Fame. I just opened this up yesterday, and I already have 40 orders.
Nice.
So if we can get 100 orders, I will bump that number up even higher and donate more. But we already have enough money donated that there will be a Randy Philsvold die-cast car plaque because it's $500 to get you on the wall. So these people that are buying have already got it, spent enough. It's going to take me probably 2-3 weeks to get them done, but just give me a call. I've had two more orders since we sat down here.
Yeah.
So anybody that wants to get a hold of me, just message me on Facebook.
I'm gonna
get him or
get a hold of me or whatever.
anybody.
You do a really nice
They know how
job,
to get a hold of
Stu. Your accuracy is right on.
Well, the nice
and-
thing about these is, they're small. Obviously, Brandon's got a whole ton over there. They don't take as much room as these.
I like
things.
that size better than this size.
I do too because I make more money. It sounds dumb. No, it sounds dumb because I'm selling these for $35. I sell those for $140.
Huh.
I'm making $30 on those, and I'm making $40 on those. But
And these are more work.
I got 7 hours into one of those. I got 20 minutes into these.
And you tell me I'm high on eggs. My goodness.
It
Eggs
never
were
rests.
eggs were silly there for a while. Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, mark me down for one. I'll Venmo you or whatever because I want one for my shelf here.
Okay.
Nice presentation there and nice.
Well, and
Nice involvement.
when you said that everything was put together and everything this whole weekend, Stephen came to me at the car show
And wanted them.
to get diecast made for that
stuff
for
started.
the trophies.
Yeah, that was cool. The trophies, every trophy that went out that night had a die cast.
And then I did drop the ball because I thought I was putting them on, so I was going to put them on Sunday night. And he messaged me, "Hey, they don't have those cars yet." I said, "I thought I was putting them on." No, they want them. So I had to run home and get them and take them to All American Trophy to.
Get them mounted. Yeah. Yep. Go
So
ahead. No.
we talked about the heat race. The 5th place finisher, heat race 2, was who?
Devin Gonis.
Dylan Gonis.
Yep. Dylan. Yes.
So that put him. He came down. We had the top 6 there. We had 7 great bags of popcorn. Meanwhile, all this is going on. The hefty guys are shooting the shirts up into the stands. The crowd's going wild. It's hard to concentrate on what's going on down there in front of us. Trying to get people's attention to come over and redraw was a challenge, but we got it all taken care of. Mike Hagan comes up and draws the 1 right off the bat. First heat race winner.
He pulls the first one?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then it was Gabe that came up second, right?
Yep. And then he pulled the.
14.
Gabe pulled the 14.
The 1 and the 14 side by side.
And
Interesting.
peer pressure. I tried to get the fans to help me out a little bit.
I'm surprised he didn't jump on that.
He was hemming and hawing about, I don't know. And
Daddy said go.
Yeah, his dad said, do it, or whatever. So Gabe took the 14, which started in 14th, so he was going to get $114 for every
Car that he passed.
Well, you can't say car passed because position
but
gained from his starting position by the end of the race.
The green arrows.
Green arrows. Per green arrow, $114 per green arrow. Thank you to Wyatt and Ann Olson. They put up half the money. Jenny Beater put up the other half of the money to make that all work. So
thank you guys.
it was a lot of fun. I had a blast doing that thing there. And then the other drivers came up, and I seen a lot of pressure relief in a lot of the other drivers as they came up. Like Steven didn't want anything to do with that 14. He wanted the 1 or the 2. He wanted to start up front. Him going home with that trophy meant more than starting 14th and going forward. I think my brother would have dabbled, would have definitely taken the 14, but I don't think he necessarily wanted it as well. And as we went through, Connor Hansen, him being new to the class, I don't think he necessarily wanted
I
it.
disagree. I think Brock wanted that 14.
Well, I'm saying he wanted it, but he was okay maybe not getting it.
Because do the math on the payday. I mean, you pass all those cars 14 up to the point.
Well, that turned out to be a big hurt on Gabe because he's up to like 5th.
He was up to 3rd.
Was he
Right,
3rd?
Technically, no,
and
yeah,
they
3rd.
called the caution on him, and he went back.
Yep.
I did not.
He spun all by himself,
Okay,
sideways.
So I put the suit on for the pictures with Hagen,
Yep.
and then they said, "Hey, will you leave it on for the pictures with the stock car?" Well, there's only one race. I'm not taking. It takes 10 minutes to take that thing out. So I had that stupid suit on for almost an hour on Sunday night. So I'm watching it down there going, you can't see anything. So I didn't even see what happened.
Yeah, Gabe worked his way all the way up to 3rd, and I was kind of keeping track of I had a cheat sheet in front of me that had it broke down, 1 position, 2 position, whatever, how much he was going to get paid. And then just overdrove corner entry in turn 3, kicked her sideways. They threw a pretty quick caution, but at the same time, like Brock and 4th, them guys that were behind are bearing down on a car that's sideways, so they threw the yellow just to hopefully avoid any calamity, and Gabe had to restart tail. Gabe might have been able to regroup and come back out on the racetrack, but it might have been an unsafe maneuver. Let's put it that way. So then he restarts in the back. He's able to work all the way up to 10th, so he did get to go home with some money. I can't remember what the amount was. $456, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep. 4 spots. So.
See, I have a cheat sheet. Oh man, I opened up way too much today. See, 14 starter payout. See, so look at that cheat sheet. I just make things
Look
easy
at
on
that.
me. $456 is what he went home with. So I mean, it's a little bit of a bonus cash. So, but Mike Hagen, domination station all night with a beautiful white race car.
Yeah.
I am a super fan of white race cars.
Well, and he's had that for a while, too. He's just been racing the other ones. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Good on Mike. Great night.
Did not get it easily, though, because as he was running out front, you talk about lackadaisical. There was a hole down in the bottom of 3 is what I was told. I didn't see it. I guess I didn't even see the cars getting upset down in 3 with said hole.
Just kind of throwing it in there, you get the spot.
So Mike started to open up his corner entry a little bit, slide up in the center, and leaving that space open. You don't do that with a guy like Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus
don't lift.
And plus on a show like this, for $1,414 to win and a beautiful trophy and on an amazing night.
And Marcus's momentum, it couldn't be stronger.
Yeah.
So he
great weekend. I mean, he's like you say, been rolling along.
He opens the door. Marcus goes in there and fills the hole. They meet coming out of 4. Mike trying to angle down. Marcus filling the hole. They battle down the front straightaway. I was excited to see what was going to happen going into turn 1. Caution as they cross the line or whatever. And I was like, because they were both trying to go to the bottom. I don't know who was going to win that operation. Somebody was going to lose going into turn 1. But the caution came out, so we didn't get to finish it. Thankfully, nobody cut a tire down in that deal, because easily a tire could have been cut down.
Very. Yeah, side by side.
So then Mike jumps out again out front, and Marcus has motor problems as the race goes on. We kind of touched on it. Ended up losing a motor by the end of the race.
At the end, on the last lap. So,
But Will Shareski kind of shot out of nowhere towards the end of that race. He was hanging around the top 5, and then all of a sudden on that last restart, he was able to skedaddle and scoot up to, clear Brock, and then Tomlinson has his problems. I think a few more laps, and Shareski may even get Hagen.
Yeah.
Because he was...
And fresh off a win from the week before, so...
He's got that
getting the Camaro
new car,
going.
The K chassis. He's getting that starting to.
The Camaro body.
Yep.
Oh, they're so ugly. I'm sorry.
Oh, easy now.
Super ugly.
They are the ugliest race car ever in the history of mankind.
False. Come on.
They don't. They're not proportioned correctly. There's something wrong.
You're going to be making them here soon.
Yeah, but you're almost going to be able to use the NASCAR one to make them, because that's how I think them are ugly too. But the paint schemes make them look good.
Yeah.
So Hagen, Victory Lane. I mean, we'll touch on the rest of the top. We can go through, I guess. Brock Beater third. Steve Pfeiffer started fourth, finished fourth. Troy Heupel, hard charger, picked up a cooler from Fury Energy from Rod Conway. Connor Hansen, Dalton Flory, Kyle Schopp, Rob Stenvold, Gabriel Deshaw, 10th. And then the 14th place finisher, Brenner was only able to get $456 of the $1,482 that was up for grabs. So the rest of that money goes to the 14th place finisher, Brenner Grinstead. He was going home with $1,026. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Right in the middle of that area myself, and I think it was Bob.
You were 15th.
Yeah, Fugman in there too.
Yeah, Fugman was
Yeah.
13th.
He was
Yeah.
up to like fifth or sixth there for a while, and he faded at the end.
I had no idea where I was at per se, but
there's
the three
no-
of us were having a close race. That last lap may have turned out different. I don't know. We were that close, but
There's no way you could be targeting on purpose. Is there? I mean, you
again,
don't really know.
I was there and I didn't know it. So, yeah.
No, there's when
So-
the racing is going on there, you might have an idea you're around the top 10, but I don't believe Brenner targeted 14.
Oh no, I'm not saying that
A late
Brenner
restart
did.
would have gave you a chance to count yourself out, or count yourself back.
Right.
But yeah, to me everything was busy enough that
Yeah.
just keep the car underneath you and out of everybody else around you. So,
I think it's important to talk a little bit more about Mike. I mean, not a
Victory
secret.
Lane.
Yeah,
You shared the picture in our group chat.
man, that picture could not be sweeter of Mike hugging Cara
yeah,
and generous.
that was a genuine picture. It really is it's a forever picture. It will forever remember just how we're talking.
And it's fun because Victory Lane interviews, you get to learn a little bit. And Mike told a story about Randy staying at their house and the relationship between himself and Randy and the family and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then, it's just the embrace in Victory Lane, giving the $1,414 to the kids, giving the trophy to the kids. It's just, Mike is rough around the edges. Mike is super. He's Mad Mike Hagen for a reason. Some people are scared of him. Mike's just a big old teddy bear with a big heart.
A move like that almost removes Matt off of his name now. I mean, that just erases it.
Yeah, like I say, Mike's never been scared to, tell you what he's thinking. But at the same time, he did a beautiful job at being in Victory Circle. His decades of racing, we're on stage there, and he done a perfect job of accepting it.
There's certainly the Mad Mike Hagen of now is not the Mad Mike Hagen of the 90s.
Of the 90s.
Of the 90s. They're two completely. If you said these are the same people wouldn't believe you.
And then hopefully in 30 years, we're talking about that with Caden Appel too. Mm-hmm. The Caden Appel, we'll be sitting on our, how many years have we been doing the Dirt Weekly? On our 35th year of figuring out if we're going to do it on a Wednesday night or not.
We'll never know. Kind of like the owl in the.
If we calculate 35 years times 3 hours, that's a lot of our life. And who said we weren't going to be doing it for 3 hours? We're almost there.
Yeah, see? Probably 4. Stu said, I can't take setting that long. Oh, yeah, you can.
If you've noticed,
I keep adjusting over here, too. We might need to upgrade our chair situation here. Huh?
We'll fall asleep. No, again, the night was important, and the event delivered.
Yeah.
well,
So,
you saw. I haven't seen Andy Gates in 10 years.
yeah, I have seen him a little bit
And,
because of some of these preparations.
and
Andy was a
and,
strong racer here,
he said,
too.
"Hey," I said, "Wow, I haven't." It was, as a matter of fact, he said, "Stu, I need a 14 car, and I probably need an 8 car too with a wink. So now I have to go through my stuff."
Andy's as funny as you've ever remembered him. Yeah, he sounds the same. He laughs the same. An integral part behind all the presentation here also. Him and Randy were very close. Mm-hmm.
One of my poker buddies, I ran into him and I said, "Hey, how you going?" I've never seen him at the races, so obviously he knew Randy, he had a shirt and all that. Mm-hmm. And I said, "Well, when you see the big kangaroo, give him a wave." And I walked by and I put my hand out, and he went, "Wow, you were serious. That is you, isn't it?" I said,
Tom Henderson wants a car.
Oh.
"All right, on the list."
Here, I'm going to do something here. If you make
you're
an
buying
An-
before
if
you
you make
miss?
an Andy Gates one, I want one of them too. So I'm just going to give you this
Oh.
right there, and I'm going to say fill it out. Give me 3 of them. 3. I don't want 3 of these ones, but if you're making
Well, there's one.
if you're making a Gates one, I'll take a Gates one, and if anybody else requests one, I'll take that one too.
Well, eventually I'm going to make – if I lettered their car, I'm going to make it. So that's how I ended up with a Tony Niffen car.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, my printer prints 4 inches by 24 inches at a time. And if you – to push it off, to use it, you waste a foot of vinyl. But if you print another car, it pushes it off enough that you can cut it and do it. So if I print that and I need it, I'll go through my computer and I'll go, Tony Niffen, hey, I'll make it. And so I did that on Saturday night. I did a Tony Niffen car to push off more of those.
Well, if you ever do another Tony Niffen, and if you ever do an Alan Fetzer one, just I'll give you more cash.
Keep them coming.
Do you want the Fetzer's mod or stock car?
Stock car.
Okay.
Whichever. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just
Well, and like I said, and then I haven't announced it either, but there will be a Hall of Fame. Every driver in the Hall of Fame will have a car eventually.
I heard you talking to Hank on his.
I asked Hank. I asked you. You sent me pictures of your green one. And like I got Frank Cox sent me pictures of his dad's. Like that'll be on just a Monte Carlo because obviously I can't get a 55 Chevy. I wish I could, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's just going to be their car with the Hall of Fame logo on the hood. And there again, some of that money is going to the Hall of Fame, so it's not like this isn't a cash grab and I'm making $1 million. But
That's a nice gesture, and there's no crime in doing well either. So, but that's a very nice gesture. Like I say the Hall of Fame is going the right direction, and we're all excited to see it develop fast.
We're building a wall, people. That's what I keep announcing. It. We're building a wall.
Building a wall,
But it's
yeah.
not out of turn 4. Green flag.
Yeah, it's under the grandstand. A forever presentation. So exciting.
Fun weekend.
Ah.
Enjoyed the weekend. All 3 nights. I enjoyed every single aspect of all 3 nights.
Yeah,
The fair is fun in Underwood.
it is.
Some more. I enjoy the Underwood Fair more than the big North Dakota State Fair because
It has racing.
Well, that's a good point. I think where you're going to go is that it's
Not so
it's
busy.
condensed. Yeah, it doesn't have 40 rides, but it has 8 good rides.
Yeah.
The cotton candy, the line ain't a mile long. It's the state fair is fun, and the county fairs are fun. They're not the same,
right.
but they're both
Similar to the Williston Fair. The Williston
Yeah,
Fair.
county
is that-
fairs.
Yep, smaller.
well,
fair.
it's the difference between going to a NASCAR race versus going here.
Yep.
It's the same thing, but it's not.
Yeah, good point. You have expectations when you go to the state fair. Well, I'm going to see, the big parade and everything like that. Where you go to the counties and you don't know what your expectations are, and you're pleasantly fulfilled. It's like that was fun. A bunch of kids over here showing off their goats, and they had a great time. You don't always see it. It might be at State Fair, but that's not the attraction.
Some of
when
the
you're there.
coolest pictures that your mother even took, turns 1 and 2 of the Ferris wheel in the background.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It should never go away.
So we do have to give a shout out to one guy. Tyler Hagan showed up on Sunday night to shoot photos. He started a new job over in Williston. His photos, Tyler Hagan Photography, has slowed down quite a bit because of the new job. I don't want to be real life.
Yeah.
Life kicks in. Starting a career, something he's good at in the marketing department for the Williston Parks and Recs. I mean, it's perfect for him. He does a great job at it. Came over with his drone. Man, that badass shot that he got with the drone, with the sun going down behind there. And then I seen Steve and Pfeiffer, Slade and Pfeiffer. They all changed their profile picture. Have you seen that?
I have not. I've been busy 3 days, not on screen.
with the sun coming through the
wow.
grandstands.
Oh, and sparkling off the car.
Yeah.
That
Have you
is
seen
phenomenal.
that
I've
too?
seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Tyler with some money
that is
shots.
great. That is a money shot. That could be picture of the year right there. Yeah, if you were there, that makes sense. Nice.
And it gives you a good reading on the crowd too. In the background.
There was a hefty crowd at Nodak. And like I mentioned, it felt different that night. They were there for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was,
I think McLean County was well represented too.
Yeah, and again the fair race and stuff like that. So there might have been some draw there, but yeah. Again, we circle around, but again, it ended up being a Memorial Race weekend. All said and done, I thought it was unique. I thought it was well attended, and I threw it out there. Come with happiness in your heart, and I think that's what people did. No yelling and screaming or craziness off on the sides anywhere, and it just felt good to just be unified and just appreciate what we did this weekend.
You just got a million of them, don't you? Come with happiness in your heart. What? That's perfect.
It was. We did as a group.
I'm
we
going to
did.
steal it, and I'm going to jump ahead. Fear the rear making moves for me is the racetracks getting together, doing it on one weekend. Boom. They made the moves. I'm just
Well, and again, the givens.
Yeah.
The memorial races are the given. Are we doing Fear the Rear?
go ahead.
I can't take anything away from Randy's night and Underwood's nights, but because that's just a given. But
Travis Hagen.
Travis getting his 100th, and his dad winning the stock car feature. Wow.
Father son.
Wow. Awesome. Great interview with Mike in the Victory Circle. That was magical within the magic.
I got to share the same with the Mike Hagan Victory Lane and what Stephen and Karen did.
The Pfeiffer, the Philsvold family,
Oh my
everybody
gosh.
that had a part in
They
it.
just pushed
Stu,
to make
everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't mean to minimize that at all. I'm giving that as a given, but I'm glad you're parting it down. So yes, it can't be overemphasized the amount of detail work that was thought of and carried out. Continue in your own words.
Well, if they do it again next year, we didn't have enough time, but there will be a Racing for Randy speed bump outfit also. But I need 12 weeks lead time, and we didn't have 12 weeks. And I didn't want to order it and have it get canceled.
Yeah.
Here, Karen Pfeiffer wrote this, and I'm just going to read this one little snippet for those. Uh-oh. I'm going to read this. Race for Randy was created as an opportunity to pause amidst the competition and remember the person behind the helmet of the number 14 stock car. It is a chance for the racing community to unite in gratitude for the memories, the friendships, and the lasting influence Randy had on so many lives. While the races will continue with feature events, I read this at intermission, will continue with feature events this evening, the heart of the evening is centered to honor and remember the man that left the lasting mark. That says it all to me.
Yeah,
That paragraph says it all.
Yeah.
Does it not?
Absolutely, it does.
Yeah. Just stay focused on the event. Yeah, throughout your challenges. Yeah, well written, Gary.
And there was
Very
stuff
well
up
written.
in here about the racing community coming together after the passing of Randy last fall, and how the farming community, the racing community, everybody, we're all one big family. And we're all there for one another. We can be hated enemies on the racetrack. Absolutely hated. When we see another racer that maybe is not our best friend going through something, we're going to help.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
On display. Yeah, since the losing of Randy.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
And I'm not
it's
saying
never let up.
that
and,
anybody was Randy's hated enemy. What I'm
No.
saying is it doesn't matter who it is.
As long as we're remembering people, talking about them, just like Robbie Conway, that
Yeah.
continues. People remember them. They'll always be with us, and their influence will continue.
They're great events to stop and just realize where you're at in the moment. You know, where you're at with your family, with your kids, with your life, with your job, with your everything. Are you paying attention? Are you doing better?
Focusing on what really, really matters.
Yeah.
Are you coming with happiness in your heart?
Yeah.
God dang it, Jordan, you're the best.
Texas Red upcoming schedule. Not busy this weekend.
In the words of Steven, I'm okay with that. We talked earlier today. So
Friday night, Dakota Speedway races.
yeah, normal night.
I think Saturday night is it a Botno race? I don't even know if
I think Bono it should be almost their opener outside of the Tougher Than Dirt.
They canceled the last one.
Yeah, I think it is.
There's no Underwood, there's no Williston, there's no Estevan.
Yeah.
Jamestown will race Saturday night.
Okay.
We'll look
That leaves us Sunday, Father's Day, Nodak Speedway, Championship night.
Championship night. Who would have thought we're already there? Who would have thunk it?
One day earlier than last year. For some reason, last year seemed longer. But it is what it's exactly on schedule of last year's schedule.
Yes, and the quick schedule like we've had last year. This is year 2 of this abbreviated schedule, right? Or is it year 3?
Two. Yeah. It goes fast.
It
I had
goes
to think.
quick, yeah.
So
Yes, June 20th. That would be 3 days from now. So June 20th, Thunder Mountain Speedway races.
okay. Saturday. First day of summer. Days get shorter.
Oh, why do you remind us? So as many good things that he says about bring happiness in your heart, now he's just going to like burn it down. And he's going to go, days are going to get shorter after the 20th or the 19th or whatever day it is.
Just
how he
checking.
He just rains on your parade after he builds you up.
Oh God! Don't say rain. We've had enough in town.
Championship battles going in. Let's start with the hobby stocks. Kate Appel, it's a perfect 200. He has 14 points over Alan Birch, 15 over Cash Saxon. Those are the only two that are mathematically still in it.
I haven't been paying attention to the points. I'm actually surprised that there is even somebody in it. I mean, he's just been that good.
But
so,
Alan and Cash have been up there in the top 3 or top 5 all year.
Yeah, and apparently haven't had no DNFs.
So it would take one DNF for
a DNF by Caden and a win by Allen could be the difference, depending on how many cars show.
Car count. Yeah, point per car as we go forward.
So if 15 or fewer cars show up, he has it locked in. All he has to do is take a green flag.
Green flag in a heat.
In a heat.
Yeah, at that point.
Sport mods, Chad Stretchen has 3 points over Keenan Glosser.
Ooh, that's a race.
Nobody else is mathematically in it.
So that's first and second, one way or another.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow. As long as Chad finishes behind him, he can't beat him.
Right.
Yeah. At 3 points, he can finish
2 spots behind him.
2 spots behind him. Yeah. And then it goes into feature wins. 3 would be a tie. So,
yep. 3 spots behind him would be a tie, and then it'd go to feature wins, which Chad has 1, and Keenan has 3.
So, if you're Chad, you don't want a tie. If you're Keenan, you're okay.
Yeah.
So, look forward to that good battle. That is a real battle.
Sport Compacts, Harrison Schwartz, 2 points over Nikolai Topolsky, 4 points over Zach Eubanks, 7 points over Landon Michelson.
Wow.
I think that might be the mathematical end of it. That's 11 points to Austin Dubois. I don't know if we're going to have enough cars to get to that.
Yeah, they're right around a 10, 11, 12, so
right.
You're probably pretty accurate there.
So basically 7 points with 4 drivers. That could get interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they drive like they did last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Stock cars. 180 or Brock has a 15-point advantage over Connor Hansen, 16 over Brenner Grinstead, and I think it ends there for the mathematical chances.
I almost picked the 15.
Will Shareski is 23 back. I don't know.
Yeah, at a point per car. I mean,
you guys haven't had 23 cars yet, other than just the other Sunday night
specials.
Yeah.
Probably sounds tough.
But at 23 back, he's still. I mean, you're still 6 7 behind, 8 behind. There's 2 other drivers. You're pretty much out of it.
Is Connor and Brenner 1 apart?
1 point apart. Yep.
Oh. Could be interesting for runner-up.
But once again, that's like the Caden Appel deal. A DNF by Brock, Connor and Brenner finished top 2. That's how that flips.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that could. Yeah. Yeah.
Modified.
Brock will be paying attention. He ain't touching a thing.
Modified Steve Pfeiffer, 9 points over Marcus Tomlinson. And I think it's pretty much done there. Gabe DeShaw is 12. Isaac Sondros 14. We haven't been getting that many cars on a weekly show.
Championships have usually been a lighter crowd, not a heavy crowd as far as cars. So,
So there's your battles going into Sunday night.
Referencing Steven, that'll be for his third.
yeah,
Third in a row, right?
Isaac could touch base on that, and
But this is why Jordan and I are at such odds over the battle for him, because he's got 220 points. That's the biggest point leader of the whole thing.
I think this all started 3 years ago, when I egged him on to come to the opener.
Exactly. The Dirt Weekly Fantasy, the Dirt Weekly and Hot Sauce Fantasy.
Because he said, I'm not racing full time. I'm like, if I get him here the first night, and he does good. Remember the sell?
Yep.
And it hasn't let up since.
So I need
You're welcome, Stephen.
Stephen Pfeiffer in his acceptance speech for his, if he gets another championship, he needs to reference the Dirt Weekly and Hot Sauce Fantasy in the speech, because this is 3 in a row because of this show. 3 in a row because of the show. 3 in a row because of this show.
I like that.
It's true. Oh, shoot.
Now we jinxed him.
Oh.
I'm going to feel bad on Sunday.
I don't know if you can jinx him. He's pretty tough. So.
Smallsy replied to Tomlinson earlier. Tomlinson said he has 68. Jason Walla must be at 92, according to Smalls. So we're really close to Jason's 100 as well.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
Miles Tomlinson commented earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Miles.
Miles put on here. I don't know where it's
Miles is the statistic
Miles
guy.
Walla has to be close. He has 68 since 2016. I'm not sure which ones are non-sanctioned, plus the out-of-state
That was
stuff.
going to be my question, Miles. Are you counting sanctioned or not?
He's not
sanctioned?
sure.
So,
He has Walla down as 68 wins since 2016. So there probably was more before that, and there's definitely been maybe
some
more.
unsanctioned.
Yeah, but Smallsy replied, said he's at 92.
Okay. Okay. And these numbers, anybody can get them. I think Ben's actually in charge now. He took over. I can't think of the other.
You can
guy's
either
name.
call
Bill
it,
Martin's
you
place,
can call the
position,
IMCA office and
and they'll let you know how many you got. It's a humbling answer usually, but because again it's sanctioned. So, yeah. Well, again, coming in there. Other guys that I know Nathan Burke's really close in his stock car. I think Derek had said like he's at 97, 98. So Kelly Henderson's got to be extremely close in a stock car. The question was, do you get recognized for 100 in combined classes? And I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think
I
it
think
has to
it's
be all in one.
All in one class. So.
All in one.
So. Right. So.
I'm not even close.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Travis at his age, I mean.
31 years old, 31 or 2.
I was 33 when we got sanctioned. so this is exactly where I'm going. Travis is he's on chart for 200. He just is. So I didn't even have any at his age because we weren't even sanctioned. So himself, there's just going to be guys that are going to be well into the hundreds in time.
Yeah.
Pretty cool deal. When you get older, they actually start meaning something because you're looking around. What did I do here? Oh, yeah, that stuff. Yeah, so good on thems.
Hot Sauce Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I made a change.
Yeah?
I dropped Taylor Stenvold and picked up Lance Locto, which gained me about 40 points. I needed 140 points to even come close because I was missing 3 drivers on Sunday. I didn't have Walla there. I did not have Stan Tomlinson there, and I did not have, well, I swapped him out, so I did have Lance Lochdo there. Pretty rough week for the old Brandon. So the commish better get the rule book out and figure out what's going to happen when the owner of the show gets relegated to not being on the fantasy anymore.
I don't mean to laugh at you, but this is getting kind of wild.
You can laugh with me if you'd like. So I'll go ahead and put it up there, the depressing.
I'm with you.
Jordan in the lead was 1644.
With an asterisk.
With an asterisk because he's already made his trade.
Yeah.
Craig has not made his trade yet. And I don't know if you know this, Craig, because I let you know.
You've let him know all week.
You are 27 points behind Jordan. Did you know that?
I read.
He can't miss it because you've been telling him all week. And me. And Stu. And Isaac. I'm sorry. Continue your sell.
We're just waiting here for the move to come. For those of you at home that couldn't keep up or whatever, Connor Hansen has 28 more points than Jorn. So when you do the math, you drop Jorn and you gain Connor. What happens?
I'm up by 1 point.
By
You're
one
up by
point.
1 point.
And then it rains out.
So, do you have – so the big topic outside the group text that I've been having with some people is, does Craig have the cojones?
Like Wallace said, you got to reach down and see if they're still there.
Yeah, you got to reach down, see if they're still there. Do you want to win this hot sauce fantasy by dropping this guy that you just complimented? Is there happiness in your heart, Craig?
Well,
Did you bring the happiness?
There's a lot of stage here. I like it.
Let me speak to that. All right, so I'll talk about my team. I've got Diesel and Cash, 2 of the up-and-comers that are going to be elite. Sladen and Keenan, 2 of the best that are going to be elite, if not already.
Look at him. He's trying to campaign to stay on your team. Look, he's wearing your teammate.
In addition, Travis Hagen, arguably the best to be doing it right now. And also my number 1. And also the one who's been doing it better than anyone forever. I'm good.
You're going to let it roll.
I'm letting it roll.
I can't believe it.
You don't have the cojones.
I have the cojones. I'm not pulling my face off of the 67 car. I love it on there.
He's going to pick the winning late model then. That's all that's left.
When does this end, by the way?
Technically, championship night would be the end, and then we have the 50
I've got my late
bonus.
model pick ready to go.
Wow.
Are we picking late models tonight? Or
I thought we should wait till next week.
You want to wait till next week?
Well, I mean, it's dark out. I don't know what you do. You covered up the drapes, so.
It's 10 o'clock. I missed Gutfeld again.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know what that is. But
This is going to
Dang, Craig.
This is how it's going to play out. I remember Motor Magic, or maybe it was the end of the season, but you were in victory lane with you. It was emotional. Dave Swanger was there. One of the best pictures of your victory. This could happen Sunday night. You win. You're down there.
Stu,
a week from today, you're blonde.
If you didn't realize, Stu, we're mathematically out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, and I'm mathematically almost out of even catching you for not last. So, Commish, figure out what's going to happen next year. Am I producing the show from over there?
Well, I'm going to say if that happens, I will sit out, and you can find somebody else. Who can do it.
I think it'd be
Craig.
even more fun if I didn't participate in my own show's fantasy.
Oh, no. This has been fun. I've never been on a fantasy anything, but I was going to share with you, Craig. In the words of The Apprentice, it's not personal. It's just business. I thought you were going to lay it on me, but
How appropriate is it going to be when I beat you because of you?
yeah. Well, I mean, it could
a-
get played out.
Craig, do you realize how many
He's
points?
coming around the checkered flag on the last lap, and he goes, "Wait a minute!
He did that a week ago with Will's win.
I didn't need that yellow. I didn't need
No,
that
you
yellow. I didn't need that yellow.
Think about how hard it's going to be to make up 28 or 27 points.
It's all in the late model.
So
in the words of Pfeiffer, it's all in the late model.
Well, Travis is showing up. Brock's showing up. Keenan and Slade. I'm fine.
Yeah, but you make the move. I'm trying to sell this because I think for the better of the hot sauce fantasy and Dirt Weekly,
time's up. You missed.
For the betterment of the show.
for the betterment of the show, you guys going in 1 point apart. I mean, that's mano a mano stuff there.
Well, we'll play it both ways. We'll see how it goes. He made his official call. I'm sticking to it.
You're sticking to it. Jordan does not get dropped.
No.
Wow. Wow. I might have lost some bets on this.
All I see him is with a razor blade with my face off of the 67. No.
Yeah. Sladen brought him over. I'm going, put you right on the 6 there. Both sides.
I love seeing the cars go victory lane with him. Who's that dork?
I feel bad because I had him in my back pocket, and I lost some, and I ran out of stickers for Thielen. He does not have one.
God, I haven't gotten Alan one. Jeez. I haven't even told him he's on the team. He figured it out, I guess.
We did miss out on some fun
Alan.
with the World of Outlaw sprints because Carson Macedo won in Grand Forks coming here. He was in the sock. And the Tougher Than Dirt boys.
You wanted that. Yeah. You wanted that.
The problem was with the Tougher Than Dirt Tour, we didn't have enough pre-entries to even make an educated guess on who was going to be here.
You get a lot of love from the entire country of Canada.
Yeah, we do.
No.
We do. Well, we got Brock.
Well, Team Jordan, if we lose this, we did it to ourselves.
9:57, Stu. You made it.
Oh, man. Well, jeepers, Craig.
Well, we need to. Okay, my wife works.
Water's thicker than blood in this one.
So
my wife works every other weekend. No, I'm just saying. In Garrison at the Four Seasons.
Okay.
Ah.
So last weekend was her weekend off. Otherwise, I would have been in Underwood because she wouldn't even have known.
I thought maybe we were moving the show to the Four Seasons in Garrison.
Yeah.
We could do that.
We have a meeting there once every year.
Oh, do you?
The first night at Underwood, Stu texts me and said, "Hey, can I catch a ride to Underwood?" I'm like, "Oh, cool. That'd be fun." I said, "I usually leave about 6. I get in there a little bit late. Forget it."
No, it wasn't forget it. They weren't going. I
thought it was something along the lines of that's too late or something like that.
Well, I ended up going with Sherry and Jerry Hanshoe because I work with Sherry.
Yeah. Uncle Coley, Mom and Dad.
I don't understand this thing.
Did Uncle Coley get a name on? What was it? What did we learn on that Tyler Wagner post?
You can't play closing time, can you? On this.
No.
Can I sing it? I love that ending.
I think you can sing it. Do you get in trouble for singing it?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Actually, you have to say I do not own the rights to this song before you sing it.
Stu, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Closing time.
My mom used to say that when she played band. They used to say that at the end of the night.
Yeah?
What a perfect song.
That's what Greg says.
I love it. It is perfect.
Yeah. I hear it. I'm thinking of you. Greg
And
loves this.
it's long, too. I mean, it's perfect.
It's so slow, though.
Well, what do you want to do?
Slow.
What do you want to end the night with?
Here?
Well, we have it in practice, but then we don't.
Yeah,
It
we
gets
had it.
stage fright.
Dude, we had it working this earlier.
I know. That's what I mean. You did a practice run. People were texting, "Are you guys having a show tonight?" Well, yeah, we got a little difficulty here. Everything went down as usual, and then you brought it back up, and the music didn't come back. What happened?
Whoa.
You found something.
Is this Milli Vanilli?
The fact that you might know that concerns me. We're the same age or close to it. Oh, there we go. What'd you do? Have it plugged in the wrong hole? Yeah, well, you're pretty quiet.
I don't know what I did.
Oh, okay.
God darn
Well.
it. There, we had too much going on here. I was playing this one for you guys. I know you get a kick out of it, don't you? Don't you, Craig?
Oh, absolutely. I was telling Leanna about that. We were watching. I'm like, Brandon made this song. She's like, what do you mean made it? Say, have you heard this?
An AI song?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Now this rocks.
Sounds like I'm at Hairball. I'm liking it already.
A little YNT. You remember YNT? That was an 80s band. Summertime Girls.
I remember why.
Oh.
Yeah.
Getting ready for Sunday night.
Yeah.
Speedway.
Ah, that's awesome.
I love it.
Chris was making these up last summer. He made one up. Me and Lily got one, and
Jenny got one, the camera girl.
Jenny got one. So, yeah. Gosh. Well, heck.
Well,
Nah.
that's the wrap on the show.
10:01. See, Stu, you're tougher than you thought you were.
Well, I'm not saying that I'm up till 11 every night. But
Yeah. Only?
Yeah.
Well, on Thursday
I'm a
mornings, my wife works at 4. She has to be to work at 4. So she's been in bed since 7. But
Well, you seen what my wife was doing tonight.
Yeah.
so when I go home, I have to be very.
She's not getting up early tomorrow. She's out with Tanya.
They were having a date night.
Yeah. With smirks on their face.
Yep.
Dangerous.
Trouble.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I saw.
Thanks for joining us, Stu.
Not a problem.
Craig, Jorn, Brandon. See you next Wednesday.
Team Craig, you got to roll. We got some points to make up.
Team Brandon, just keep doing what you're doing.
I'm not hitting any breaks. I'm just not that good.
See
Good
ya.
night.